by any reasonable standards, these things are abusive. I doubt that. I seriously doubt these texts are Destiny. Like, these text messages make me think it's not Destiny. It's like, it just totally undermines it. So he doesn't want to get into leaking personal drama, because he has to leak stuff to prove other people wrong. But, I mean, where's the distinction, dude? You just don't want to get into the dramas make you look bad. This is just an easy one. Jace, we are schizophrenic.
Well, if he cared, why was he so reckless in the first place?
That's not cool. That's not cool. You'd think it can't really count as an obsession if you've got, like, such a variety of interests. Alright, so there's still drama between Fairyqueen and Destiny. Obviously, it started from this Twitter thread. Well, it didn't start from his Twitter thread. It started from his YouTube comment on Erudite's video, on her return video. We'll just play my clip reading it again, I guess. But basically, Fairyqueen has issues with the recent leaks that happened from the girl that Destiny was talking to on Discord back in, God, 2022, I think. So let's play the clip. This summarizes her issues, I think. After silently supporting Steven's actions this past month, I can't understand why you'd even bother calling yourself a feminist. Why would someone like Radfem Hitler, Hannah Borelli, or any real feminist want to work with you? Except to get their name out. Are you just grifting for money at this point? Cut the act, own up to being a moderate conservative searching for religion, and be authentic for once. Throw out the goth makeup, you're not in high school anymore. Stop kissing Steven, kick him to the curb where he belongs. Why the sudden rebrand, Kyla? Was it Destiny leaking nudes of your female friends to a random 19-year-old with a foot fetish on Discord? Or maybe it was Steven lying about the details of his divorce with Melina, then silencing her with the threat of releasing a so-called manifesto, painting her as unstable and immature when in reality she was heartbroken over him cheating with Lauren Southern? Or could it be your co-host professing his love to Lauren Southern, only to later send her a love letter to some teenager online to get off? It's kind of hard to sell your womanity show when your co-host has now exposed himself as a sexual abuser of women. Also, nice job stealing my idea for the podcast, by the way. Glad I inspired you to do a real deep dive and have brutal conversations about gender dynamics. You can start with this one. Why are you choosing to continue working with this piece of shit? So, Fairyqueen obviously is a Wick TV mainstay, common Wick TV panelist, runs in some of the same sort of like wannabe politics people circles as Erudite. So obviously they've had some conversations before, and she was shocked. She had probably fallen for the Erudite skin suit, the reptile act, where she pretends that she's got any principles whatsoever and isn't just a personal assistant and enabler for Destiny. Because that's bad. I mean, I don't see any other way of reading it, because she literally, I've never heard her say, like, offer actual condemnation of an action is taken, even when it blatantly steps outside of her standards. Yeah, professional enabler, basically. She's there to sit there and say that any potentially maladaptive social interaction or but you know what I mean, any maladaptive trait of Destiny's personality is actually super based and normal, and actually it's really healthy and everyone else is the problem. That's what Erudite is there to say. She's there to be on Destiny's shoulder at all times saying, no, everyone else is crazy, and you're the best person ever, and book people for him. And that is her job. That is her sole existence. So Erudite messages Fairyqueen about this comment. Hey, Fairyqueen, I get that you're mad at me, and that's fair. We've got our differences, but I wanted to ask you to think about the people involved in the leaks. I've been talking with them, and they really want as little attention on this as possible. Your comment is kind of confirming that it's them, which they're denying. So this is not good, is it really? The people involved in the leaks. I'm sure Erudite has been talking to some people involved in the leaks. I don't know that Erudite has necessarily been talking to Melina, because Melina is talking about it publicly. So I can't see that Melina would be like, yeah, don't talk about this, don't bring attention to this. But Erudite is using the weight of all the victims, quote unquote, to essentially tell Fairyqueen to shut up here, which is very strange behavior. I've been talking with them, and they really want as little attention as possible. Your comment is kind of confirming that it's them, which they're denying, and drawing more attention to it. For their sake, I'd really appreciate if you'd consider removing that part of your comment. Part 3.
Exactly. But yeah, I hope one day that I can... I don't know. I don't even know if details of anything is really that important. But I'm pretty sure for the people that are aware that's happened the past month, I think that shows a lot of what has been happening. Things that just happened, the past month, things that's been done to me without consent or anything. that has been my past 5 years. that energy, you know?
So yeah, she's talking about the past 5 years there. Obviously, that's talking about Destiny. Yeah, that's Melina. Right, can this just load? Hello? What? Just, okay, whatever. Whatever. So Fairyqueen replies, 1. Do you acknowledge that Melina is claiming Steven shared these videos without her consent? 2. Have you confronted Steven privately about this? 3. Will you dissociate from him for sharing another woman's sex tapes without her consent? Erudite replies, gotcha. I'm not an extension of Steven. You're not a feminist. So nowhere here is she accused of being an extension of Steven. She's just asked a comment on a very public and pretty bad allegations. So just getting very defensive there. Getting very defensive. I mean, like, you work with the guy. You're going to be asked to comment on things he does if they're fucking crazy. Kyla deleted my comment on her YouTube video. My comment criticized her decision to co-host with a well-known sexual abuser in the community. I followed up with 3 direct questions. Instead of addressing them, Kyla blocked me. Given that Kyla seems unbothered by Steven sharing Melina's and others' nudes, I see no reason not to share her refusal to explain why she continues to co-host with him in public. I dare her, and frankly anyone from DGG, to get upset at me posting our private conversation. After silently supporting Steven firing off revenge pornography this past December, I'm curious what leg you'd think you'd have to stand on.
For the fun to get Kuihman off dial-up. I didn't even know it still existed. Chat please, he can't call, fax, and stream at the same time.
None of this is internet issues, but thank you for the $5. After all, you don't know for sure that I didn't have consent to share. So just assume that I did, and please don't harass poor Kyla with messages asking if she consented to having me post this. Kyla would much prefer that we not discuss this. She wants as little attention on her Bridges co-host as possible. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Now, I think I'm missing part of the story. So if someone could help me out, that would be great. Did Merc say something? Can anyone link me wherever Merc said something, if anyone knows where that was when that happened? Kelly said a bunch of stuff too. Dude, Raw, you are actually the dumbest motherfucker in chat every fucking day. You're timed out for 24 hours immediately. Very stupid fucking comment. You think I don't know Kelly said a bunch of stuff? You know I was on stream with her when she said most of it, right? You know it's in the fucking title right now, you stupid motherfucker. Dude, you are so dumb. Why even tell me that? I'm not asking for that. Why even tell me that? He wants to contribute. He's giving us worthless contributions. Okay, alright, I see. Fairyqueen's quote tweeting something. I didn't see this. I just looked at the preview on Discord, so I didn't see it was a quote tweet. Alright. Okay, it's a sick tweet. It's a reply to a sick tweet. Really now? Okay. Creators like Irrational Chad and J-Stalk will say it's not confirmed that Destiny shared revenge porn. Destiny was sharing private sex tapes with random individuals. One of them claimed that Destiny... Oh, wait, we need to read the Merc tweet. We haven't even read that bit yet. Finish the sick tweet. And there was a Merc follow-up. He tried to sleep with me as well and completely ditched me as a friend when I wouldn't. Orbiter or not, I think it's extremely problematic to want to fuck every single female you come into contact with. Platonic friendships can be just as valuable as intimate ones. Okay, yeah, shut up. Shut up, Merc. Yes, guys are only talking to you to fuck you, Merc. Correct. Okay, Merc's claim that Destiny flirts with women only to discard or ignore them once he loses interest is something I personally confirm because it happened to me. A story in 6 parts. Part 1. I drove to Destiny versus Milo Yiannopoulos' debate in the spring of 2023.
Part of the reason why I'm asking is because my family history as a Catholic is as an Irish Catholic. My grandparents, Republican Army at the time. The differences between Catholicism and Protestantism in Ireland during that time resulted in Carsby severe. It was not a
But you also know that there are a lot of other factors involved. It borders the English. I mean, there's a lot the north and south. I think it's most accurate to say that it was a kind of small civil war with heavy religious overtones or tempered, flavored, informed by religion. But this was not straight religious conflict.
No, the rule is not. I don't think anyone who is arguing you can't fuck anyone that's ever been on your stream. No, Destiny just engages in crazy ways with the people that he fucks on his stream. Whether it's, you know, sexting Anna behind the scenes while he smears her as a stalker in public without correcting the record when they make up and shit, and using the idea of correcting the record publicly as a carrot on a string to keep her sexting, or sharing around people's intimate videos and pictures without their explicit consent. It's not about just you fuck people that go on your stream. Obviously, no one has an issue with just that on its own. It's the crazy fucking, like, what could probably be characterized as, like, abuse. And I don't say that as, like, a crazy, like, oh, Destiny's such an abuser, Destiny's such an abuser. Destiny used to be fine with admitting that plenty of the things he does in relationships would probably be classified as abusive. He used to totally just own that. There's literally an old clip where he says, listen, anyone that's in a relationship with me has to go through so much psychological abuse, it's crazy. He used to just own shit like that because he knows that he's a fucking weird, fucked up guy. But I don't know whether it's because of erudite or if it's because he's just trying to clean up his optics to be more mainstream. But now he will blanket deny it. He will act like he doesn't do anything wrong. So I don't say, you know, these things can be characterized as abuse or are abuse because I'm like, this guy's like such a crazy abuser or you know, anything like that. It's literally just, this guy would usually own it. By any reasonable standards, these things are abusive. Sharing intimate pictures and videos without your partner's consent is abusive, I would say. That is a huge breach of trust. The Anna stuff, I would say, was abusive. And that's not like some crazy moral indictment. Everyone's abusive in their own ways. But this stuff is particularly bad in public. Yeah, there's stuff that he admits to in those logs, like talking about recording people without their knowledge. Jacob, there are logs that are quoted in the Mr. Girl Destiny report where Anna says, hey, can we maybe try and fix my public reputation now that we're like cool? And Destiny says, maybe at some point later, but for now I'm just gonna keep rubbing your legs and feet while you write your essays. That's a crazy thing to say. So, I mean, there's obviously stuff that Destiny's done where I just don't know what the excuse for it is. It's like, he engages in a very, at least reckless, if not malicious way in some of these cases. Then she should have just told him to fuck off, have some self-respect. You're so beyond retarded. Destiny has himself acknowledged that her agency is totally impaired because she had severe OCD that's specifically related to her wanting to correct the record. You're so fucking stupid. This is literally the first time I've heard of this. Then why are you coming out with such a strong take? That's an easy 24 hours. Come back another day when you feel like being less retarded. No, it's not just... Jacob. He's using it as the carrot on a stick. It's not just about, oh yeah, she's owed that. She's not necessarily owed it. But you can't use it as a carrot on a stick to keep her sexting you. That's wrong. That's like coercive. Because there is a threat of public slander, a force of public slander, and you are offering to alleviate that as long as the sexting continues. That's coercive. No? Anyway, so Fairyqueen showed up to Milo versus Destiny.
It's just not true to say that. You don't know.
I do not know that. It was such a deep conflict that my grandfather couldn't take a civil service exam in like the early 1900s. And I will leave you with that. I apologize for...
I guess it is, but it's more just creepy or slimy. See, how does Slasher get slimy, creepy, quid pro quo strong-arming from offering a favor after a girl has already accepted to link him up with another girl? But Destiny explicitly offering to someone that he's acknowledged as OCD, specifically fixated on the idea of her public image that is being smeared by his community, saying, I'll alleviate this if you continue sexting me. That's only slimy. That's only a little bit slimy. I guess it's just a little bit slimy. No, that's like... That's wrong. That's a very bad way to use your public platform in sexual interactions. Okay. Part 2, background. Like Steven, I graduated from a small Catholic school in Omaha, NE, Nebraska. Like Steven, I'm a Catholic Air Force brat, and I'm also a dual citizen. I sympathize with Steven's narrative about having a partner with BPD. I even started out as a libertarian. For a Christmas Carol thing, some Omaha shit. Oh yeah, I saw this. Dude, is this really what Americans think are like beautiful sights? Like LEDs tied to trees with some fucking flamingo models? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then here's a message that Fairyqueen sends Destiny, I guess. Hey man, I'm from Omaha. Went to high school at a local Catholic high school there. My family is also Air Force. I've watched your content for years and I've watched the whole Lav Mr. Girl arc over the past year or so. I just wanted to say that I'm really sorry about what happened. I dated a man with BPD on and off for a year, had a ton of sexual details leaked from him to my entire PhD program at the university where I work. So I have at least a little bit of an idea what you're going through. I know that you're a big content creator and drama cycles are a bit par for the course with the platform. But I just wanted to reach out in support. Hope you're doing okay. Can't wait to watch the next debate. It didn't look like there was a response. Now, what's interesting about this is the first time I ever saw Fairyqueen on a stream, I believe she was actually seething over Mr. Girl. She was actually fucking seething. Is that not true? Is that not her? Was that not her? Can someone remind me? Her and her friend ambushed Mr. Girl and was absolutely seething over him. How are we feeling now? I wonder how we're feeling now. That he was right about everything. Part 3. Steven's success at flipping the 2016 trend of embarrassing creators like Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon the Cad, felt like a bolt from beyond in college. His journey from libertarianism to becoming the omniliberal felt very compelling to me. I had a huge crush on him. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is all making sense now. So this is why you ambushed Mr. Girl. We see it. Yep. Part 4. Met Steven after the show. Asked for an autograph and bonded over being from Omaha. He seemed professional and kind. I remember Steven helping the crew set up beforehand. Steven's cameraman spoke to me afterwards and shared that DGG chat loved me. I was on the moon. Part 5. After gushing, it's so freaking cool to meet you, and saying goodbye to Steven, I drove home from Knoxville on the 11th of 4th of November or 11th of April, I don't know. My partner and I were thrilled. People liked my clip. With my partner's big TikTok and Twitter, we hope to use DGG's attention to launch a podcast. Typical Orbiter story. So I had a huge crush on Destiny, and me and my husband wanted to start a podcast. So I started talking to Destiny. Okay. I don't know what's happening here, to be clear. I don't know what's happening here, but it's just like, it's like every fucking... It's like the Erudite story. It's just like a mirror of the Erudite story, except if she didn't get in the house. My partner and I drove to South Carolina to see Laura Loomer speak, hoping to cover Christian nationalism for our first podcast episode. As a Jewish woman in MAGA, she seemed like an intriguing guest. We were naive and unprepared, but excited. She even gave us her number. I intentionally paid the $100 fee to meet Loomer afterwards and ask her directly. During dinner, I unexpectedly ran into Steven's cameraman again. I also spoke with Sean Simonko and Steven's cameraman about how they coordinated with guests like Loomer, Unipolis, and Destiny. Part 7. While visiting Kahal Kadosh, dude, can we type in English, please? Charleston, the First Reformed Synagogue, located in the United States. I received this message. I attempted to call this number afterwards, but received no response. Hey, hello, my name is blank. Nice to meet you, blank. I'm 33 years old, live in Miami, and you? How did you get this number? From my assistant. Well, hello, lol. I'm 26 years old, live in blank. Are you the camera guy? No, sorry. I think my assistant may have got the wrong number. Hope didn't bother you. I mean, okay, what is your name, lol? Who's your assistant? I might know them. Sorry, I've been meeting a lot of new people lately, super busy. So, I mean, that doesn't seem like Destiny. I'm going to be real. I don't know about you guys. I don't see Destiny. First of all, I don't think this is the right age. I believe he was 35 when these messages would have happened. But also, it's like, I mean, I think my assistant may have got wrong number. Hope didn't bother you. I don't see Destiny typing like this, ever. I assumed the person was Destiny, but felt unsure. I reached out to Destiny's cameraman later that evening. I want to emphasize that the cameraman was very professional and helpful. Hi, this is Blank from our dinner with Laura Loomer. Thank you so much for offering to give me advice on getting started. We really appreciate it. I have a few questions for you. Equipment. Okay, don't care. Blank. Normally so much foot traffic. Advertise our podcast on blank accounts, which haven't followers. Do we need to know about? I thank you for reaching out to me and blank. It's a dream of mine. I know of blank. Be able to turn a passion for politics and research into, at minimum, a potential side hobby that contributes and hopefully something of value into the discourse. When creators like you reach out, it means a lot to a nobody like me. I recorded a 20-minute video response to blank DM. I share it in the recording, so I have to write again, put on 2x speed as I rambled. Okay. I don't, there's not much of relevance here. There's the DMs, there's the text messages, okay. He confirmed that the number that texted me was Steven's. Okay, well, how did he confirm that? Someone from Unsensed America confirmed that it was Destiny's number. I feel like it would make more sense for the guy who's this number to be the same guy reaching out to you to date you. No, and then he's just lying that was Destiny. That's how that seems. I doubt that. I seriously doubt these texts are Destiny. According to Wig TV, I don't know why wouldn't he just DM you on his main account? I don't know why, if he knew she was reaching out, why wouldn't he just DM her on his main account? It's literally more likely that he'll get what he wants that way. No. Like, you want to flex you want to flex a Destiny account when you're messaging a woman, right? 100%. And yeah, that's how he operates. Part 10. I called into Wick TV. Wick felt impressed with my previous performance and gave me the chance to debate with Destiny. I felt so excited and thrilled to be there.
Were bigger than merely losing the presidency in 1980. Up until about 1980, and this is according to a book called Camelot's End by John Ward, the Democrats have been the dominant party since FDR and the New Deal for much of the 20th century. But once the civil rights movement kicked off, they began to quickly lose the South, which is why Jimmy Carter's history as a Southerner, his Southern roots, helped him maintain power, particularly Democratic power within the South. Unfortunately, when so much bruising and so much division happened between the party, when Kennedy was constantly fighting with Jimmy Carter on the national stage, it showed that the party was divided.
So you can imagine my surprise when not only did Stephen reach out to me afterwards, but even sniped at me during our debate. Yes, Stephen, I read books. Full books, in fact. It's part of my job. I don't need to abuse ADHD medication while we turn a page. We get it, you're a teacher and you want us to read books. He's gay. Okay. Yeah, kind of owned, sadly. Destiny kind of owned you on this one, sadly. Unfortunately, Destiny kind of spat. Part 11. I tried to reach out to Stephen on 26th of December, I assume. Yeah, oh, it must be. There's no 26th month, is there? Retard. Of 2023, fearing for the safety of a friend of his. I was able to make contact with Kyla and other friends to reach this person in time. I have permission from the friend to post this. I realize we have our differences, and I have been honest about them, but I also know that you've spoken to blank before. I hate to do this, I'm really sorry, unsure what the correct approach is. Was hoping you might know friends/family members to reach out. Okay. Part 12, TLDR. Stephen asked his assistant for my number, then sent a creepy message, we don't know that. Introduced himself and flirting was an option in that conversation. Blocked me on Discord and act like a pathetic butthurt bitch. Are you blocked on Discord? Are we sure about that? I believe, Merc. I believe every woman who's spoken about Stephen's primary interest being using them for sex and then discarding them. He definitely wants to run through women, that is absolutely true. The BPD ego narrative that he's relied on for years to smear women who call him out no longer holds any power over me. I'm ashamed I ever believed Stephen's narrative about Anna or Melina. I apologize to you all. If you're a DGG fan like me, realize that the women don't take accountability narrative as a tactic Stephen, Kyla, and others use to avoid taking responsibility themselves. And then she also did delete Melina's nudes without her consent. Okay, so now we've read through the threads. I think Destiny has actually responded to this thread on his stream earlier. So we're going to take a look at Destiny's response. So where was it? A few hours ago, I think, right? Must have been. It's like here.
Friends or on stream, whatever is different. I said always do a change and no put all me.
Now, don't get your hopes up, guys, because he's not commenting on any of the revenge porn stuff. I totally get why someone would do this if someone's threatening legal action, whether they're innocent or not. However, let's be totally serious. We can make a reasonable inference to what's happened here. I believe someone even brought up that apparently Melina was complaining about the people Destiny was sending stuff to during the Bob 7 drama. We might go back and look at that at some point. I don't know. I might source that. And if that's the case, obviously that lends a lot of weight to the idea that Melina had made it clear she didn't want the shit sent to random people on fucking Discord. Random hooers that he was hitting up on Discord.
Sorry, somebody just linked this. Merc's claim that Destiny flirts with women only to discard or ignore them once he loses interest is something I can personally confirm because it happened to me. I don't even know who this person is. I think I've ever seen this person.
Okay, well, let's be serious. That's not exactly a defense, is it, Destiny? But anyway.
Remember, but sorry, somebody just linked me. I was reading this thread. A story in 6 parts. Part 1. I drove to Destiny vs. Milo Yiannopoulos' debate in the spring of 2023. So apparently Merc tweeted out on December 2nd, he tried to sleep with me as well and completely ditched me as a friend when I wouldn't. Orbiter or not, I think it's extremely problematic to want to fuck every single female you come in contact with. So first of all, I've never tried to bang Merc ever in my entire life, ever. This has never, ever happened. She came over once to hang out because I was bored and I was doing the whole studio shit and I think I worked.
Where's the board gif? Where's the board gif? I need the board gif. He was bored. I've put it in my Discord so I can copy it. This is the type of board Destiny's talking about. Fuck. It's this kind of board. It's this kind of board. So I'm bored. Come over. I'm bored. Come over. Yeah, alright, man. Alright, dude. Stop lying.
From stuff in my studio wiring trip for like 6 hours while she played on her PSP or something. I have never in my life tried to bang this person, ever.
Yeah, so you invited her over to play on her PSP in the corner, yeah? You just invited her over to be a fucking iPad kid in your office. That's why you invited her over. All right, man. That was your goal.
Number one. Okay. But Merc is also crazy, so whatever. But maybe I'm just saying that to discredit her.
That just adds to the that just adds weight to the idea that you did want to fuck her.
Did she make a move on you? No. I think it was like a friendly hangout. Like, it was legitimately just like friendly. I think she was bored because she had nobody to hang out with here, and I was bored because I was just doing studio shit. So she came over, we chatted a little bit while I like did my studio stuff, and that's it. No, like, neither of us did anything sexual. Neither of us made a move on anybody. Not like nothing like that happened whatsoever at all.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. I don't think anyone's saying you made a move. She said you were flirting with her, right?
A move on you? No. I think it was like a friendly hangout. Like, it was legitimately
friendly
just like friendly. I think she was bored
hangout.
because she had nobody to hang out with here, and I was
Friendly
bored because I was just doing
hangout.
studio shit. So she came over, we chatted a little bit while I like did my studio stuff, and that's it. No, like, neither of us did anything sexual. Neither of us made a move on anybody. Not like nothing.
Yeah, it's obvious why you invited her over.
Nothing like that happened whatsoever.
It's like so obvious. Like,
okay. Like Steven, I graduated from a small Catholic school in Omaha, Nebraska. Like Steven, I am a Catholic Air Force brat, and I'm also a dual citizen. I'm not a dual citizen. I guess my parents are in the Air Force. I sympathize with humans' narrative about having a partner with BVD. I even started out as a libertarian.
it's so crazy. This is what Americans think a pretty sight is, man. It's actually blowing my mind, dude. Legit fucking fluorescent flamingo, plastic flamingos, LED strip lights on fake palm trees. I'm pretty sure they're fake. At some shitty little fucking paddling pool. Dude, Americans are so fried. It's crazy.
Did I even, it doesn't let you.
We're holding.
Yeah, me. Hey, man, I'm from Omaha. I went to high school at a local Catholic school there. My family is also Air Force. I watched your content for years, and I've watched the whole Lab Mystical arc. Over the past year or so, I just wanted to say that I'm really happy, or I'm really sorry about what happened. I dated a man with BPD on and off for a year and had a ton of sexual details leaked from him to my entire PhD program at the university where I work. So I have at least a little bit of an idea what you're going through, blah, 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 blah. If she said she was from Omaha and mentioned, I was surprised I didn't respond. I don't know, maybe I didn't even see the DM, I'm not sure. But maybe, who knows, maybe my response is in here. But I don't remember ever seeing this person in real life, but okay. Part 3, Steven's success at flipping the 2016 trend of embarrassing creators like Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon of Akkad, felt like a bolt from beyond in college. His journey from libertarianism to becoming the omni-liberal felt very compelling to me. I had a huge fan crush on. Part 4, I met Steven after the show, asked for an autograph, and bonded over being from Omaha. He seemed professional and kind. I remember Steven helping the crew set up beforehand. Steven's cameraman.
Dude, this was a crazy era when Destiny was this wide. This was crazy.
Sure, the DGG chat loved me. I was on the moon. Okay, so I took a picture with this person.
Dude, he looks like wide Putin.
Hi.
Like, not this shit, not the fucking girl voice video.
My signature is horrible. Part 5. After gushing, it's so freaking cool to meet you, and saying goodbye to Steven, I drove home from Knoxville on 4/11/23. My partner and I were thrilled. People liked my clip. With my partner's big TikTok and Twitter, we hope to use DGD's attention.
Oh, that's a great point. I should chill. Prof Kai, that is a great point. Guys, we've got 650 people watching right now, 91 likes on stream. If some of those 560 people wouldn't mind, please moving their cursor, thumbs up and clicking it, or pressing the thumbs up on the mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. Now, if you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through a Stream Elements link in the pinned chat message. You can also buy membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat. Buy a super chat, which will highlight a message or read it out on TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or GIF that will be highlighted in chat, and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Part 5. After gushing, it's so freaking cool to meet you, and saying goodbye to Steven, I drove home from Knoxville on 4/11/23. My partner and I were thrilled. People liked my clip. With my partner's big TikTok and Twitter, we hope to use DGD's attention to launch a podcast. Okay. Jesus Christ, but okay. Part 6. My partner and I drove to South Carolina to see Laura Loomer speak, hoping to cover Christian nationalism for our first podcast episode. As a Jewish woman in MAGA, she seemed like an intriguing guest. We were naive and unprepared but excited. She even gave us her number. Okay. I intentionally paid the $100 fee to meet Loomer afterwards and asked her directly during dinner. I unexpectedly ran into Steven's cameraman again. I also spoke with Sean Semenko and Steven's cameraman about how they coordinated with guests like Loomer, Yiannopoulos, and Steven, and Destiny. Who's Steven's cameraman? I wonder who they're talking about there. Is that Jeff? Or...
It'd be so funny if this wasn't even Destiny's camera guy. He just totally lied. Totally lied trying to sleep with this girl.
Part 7. While visiting Kahal Kadash Beth Elohim in Charleston, South Carolina, the The first Reformed synagogue located in the United States, I received this message. I attempted to call this number afterwards, but received no response.
Yeah, I feel like this Twitter thread was very ill-advised from Fairyqueen. I think she's got some perfectly good criticisms to make just based on like the stuff that's happening with other people, stuff that's happening publicly. Her evidence is not very good that Destiny was even involved. Like, I'm here willing to say whatever about, you know, any of these situations with Destiny, and I'm not seeing how I even determined that Destiny was involved in this. Like, these text messages make me think it's not Destiny. It's like, it just totally undermines it.
Hey, hello, my name is Blank. Nice to meet you, Blank. I'm 33 years old, live in Miami, and you? How did you get this number? From my assistant. Well, hello. Hi, I'm 26 years old. Sorry, I think my assistant may have...
Yeah, exactly. It's a weak, it's like a weak quote-unquote allegation. Not as even really an allegation, but like, it's a weak complaint anyway. Like, yeah, a guy wants to fuck women and stops talking to them when it seems like they don't want to fuck. Okay, yeah, sure. I think the other stuff is a bit more important. I think the other stuff is way more important, to be honest.
Wait, is this supposed to be me? Oh, wait, hold on. First of all, how do you even text with a lowercase first letter? Doesn't it automatically...
Okay, this makes me suspicious, because I know this guy is deliberately making his first letter lowercase. So now this makes me think it is him. Why are you saying that? I want to know whose number... they have to check this number. I have to know whose number this is. Not that I need to see the number, I just want someone to verify whether it's Destiny's number or not. But this makes it seem like you're lying now, because I know for a fact that this motherfucker, when he's texting women, he deliberately makes the first letter lowercase so that he's like more cutesy. I 100% guarantee he does that. Because he does all of the like lowercase typing, fucking :3s, talking to women, fucking teary-eyed faces, all this shit. You know he's doing that shit. We've seen his DMs. I don't believe that you think that the first letter has to be caps.
Oh, wait, hold on. First of all, how do you even text with a lowercase first letter? Doesn't it automatically capitalize your texts? Also, 33 years. Why?
Like, this just makes no sense. Okay. Again, I don't think this is Destiny, because it's just like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, he doesn't talk like this. It wasn't this age at this time. But, I mean, why is he capping like this? What's the point?
There's no space between the words. Okay. By the way, I intentionally put small things like this in my text messages so that if they ever get leaked later on, I can say, wait, I would never text like that. I do crazy. Part 8. I assumed that this person was Destiny, but felt unsure. I reached out to Destiny's cameraman later that evening. I want to emphasize that the cameraman was very professional and helpful.
Yeah, he was totally doing that in those DMs with Rose when he was kind of about licking feet and 4 big gulps. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Okay.
Hi, this is Blank from our dinner. Thank you so much for offering that. We have a few questions for you. Equipment. So far, we have a vlogging stand for an iPhone with a microphone. People are saying you can turn automatic capitalization off. Why would you do that? Why would you ever do that?
I think he was 35 when these texts were sent. He wasn't 33.
Thanks so much for offering this. We really appreciate it. Equipment. Bluntly, we don't have the funds for fancy equipment at this time, but at the time, we'd like to acquire better stuff. Do you have any recommend? Damn, this person's asking for a whole bunch of shit. I don't even have Discord DMs with this person. I just looked it up. I don't even know if we've ever been friends before, but okay. And finally, thank you so much for reaching out to me and Blank. It's a dream of mine. And I know of Blank to be able to turn our passion for politics.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wes did call him out for texting like a teenager or some shit like that. I was saying about how he texts fucking college girls all day or whatever. I can't remember what he said. It was funny as fuck though.
Minimum, a potential side hobby that contributes hopefully something of value into the discourse. Part 9, a man from Uncensored America reached out expressing interest in dating me. I showed him the green text message I had received and asked if the number belonged to Destiny. He confirmed the number that texted me was Stevens.
Rysek's going crazy in Discord.
Why did she re-show this Twitter DM to me? Did I really never respond to this? I'll be honest, I usually do respond to some DMs. I'm surprised I didn't even respond to them, but okay. Part 10, I called into Wick TV. Wick felt impressed with my previous performance and gave me the chance to debate with Destiny. I felt so excited and thrilled to be there. Oh God, I don't even know what I would say to this person. Because I have no idea who this person is.
Were bigger than merely him losing the presidency in 1980. Up until about 1980, and this is according to a book called Camelot's End by John Ward, the Democrats have been the dominant party since FDR and the New Deal for much of the 20th century. But once the civil rights movement kicked off...
Yeah, I'm just very perplexed, bemused by this whole thing. It's just a very unforced error from Fairyqueen here. I think she's got some totally fine criticisms to make of Destiny. But for some fucking reason, she's chosen to just go whole hog on this like allegation that isn't particularly serious in the first place, like really doesn't matter, and has very poor evidence for it that makes me less inclined to believe it.
They began to quickly lose the South, which is why Jimmy Carter's history as a Southerner, his Southern roots, helped him maintain power, particularly Democratic power within the South. Unfortunately, when so much bruising and so much division happened between the party, when Kennedy was constantly fighting with Jimmy Carter on the national stage.
So you can imagine my surprise when not only did Stephen not reach out to me afterwards, but even sniped at me during our debate. Yes, Stephen, I read books.
I shouldn't start with Erudite in this thread. There were two different threads. This is a thread she posted today. Yesterday it was an Erudite one.
Full books, in fact. It's part of my job. I don't need to abuse ADHD medication to help me turn a page. We get it. You're a teacher and you want us to read books. I'm joking. This is a sarcastic message. This is a meme message. Was I supposed to reach out to her? Holy shit. Part 11. I tried to reach out to Stephen on 12/26/2023, fearing for the safety of a friend of his. I was able to make contact with Kyla and other friends to reach this person in time. 2023. TLDR, Stephen asked his assistant for my number, then sent a creepy message related to introducing himself. When flirting wasn't an option, he ended our conversation, blocked me on Discord. Do I have her blocked on Discord? Wait, no, she's not even blocked. We're just not friends. I've never messaged this person ever.
Even Kuihman can't turn us into a Destiny hate bashing. I don't do Destiny hate bashing. I don't do Destiny hate bashing. I'm the only one who covers Destiny drama with a fair and balanced perspective in the same way any other drama stream would. Okay? Chud, when he does cover it, is pretty fair and balanced. I mean, even Chud, I think, goes a little bit hard anti-Destiny. A little bit further than I would sometimes. However, Chud doesn't really cover it very often. Chud isn't in the fucking trenches, in the J-Stock streams like I am. Okay? But all the commentary guys, all of Tom and all these people are completely fucking brain-locked, locked into Destiny's psychic landscape and can't see out of it. Like, there was the Mr. Girl comment. And, you know, obviously I'm sure we got a few people here, so it's not going to be all my usual people. So I'm sure there are people with different views on Mr. Girl in here right now. But this is absolutely just a killer point. This just is so true. Chud Logic slams DGG, says leaks weren't consensual, calls out Turkey Tom sweeping for Destiny. And this is a video that Chud put up of him talking to Turkey Tom about his sweeping, where Turkey Tom basically says, oh, we can't know what happened, all this shit. But in his video about Mr. Girl,
kind of gladiatorial match. Regardless of whether Destiny and his community are overall good or bad entities, it's clear that this was motivated by an obsessive vendetta over their personal issues with each other. Fortunately, this effectively closed the chapter on their public spat, and only after this came out did Max move on, but not to better things. In the same month as his article came out, Max was interviewed about his latest online activity, and the topic of his ex-wife was brought up. Specifically, he was asked about having posted nude images of his ex-wife, Hannah, online, in the context of whether that constituted revenge or not, which he had a very tough time answering. Given that they're now divorced, I'm not so sure she's okay with it, but then again, not that much is known about their relationship. Now that
so he's willing to say all of that with no evidence. All he has is BPF confronting Mr. Girl and Mr. Girl refusing to engage because he's not going to respond to fucking baseless accusations of revenge porn. And he's willing to say all of that, but when you bring it up about Destiny, Turkey Tom's sitting there talking to Chud, oh, I don't know, we can't say, I don't know, Melina's a whore, so I can't say anything. I can't say anything because Melina's a fucking whore. And then there's, where's the bit where he talks about the guy asking him if he's ever seen CP? Because there's multiple clips that are just totally the most, like, dishonest clipping in this. There's another point in this video where basically Max was on Drunken Peasants. Oh, it's here. Max was on Drunken Peasants, which is TJ Kirk, the Amazing Atheist's old show. He was on there with some of the Amazing Atheist guys' friends. And one of their hosts starts just asking him if he's ever seen CP. And Max says, Max has a thing where if someone's accusing him of being a pedophile with a question like that, which is what that question's doing, he refuses to engage. He said many times on his own stream and in conversations that he's never looked at CSAM, but he says that if someone's accusing him of something like that, with a question like that, engaging to someone, he doesn't like engaging with it. Because it's like, why would he do that? All they want is to try and work him into a corner. That's all the goal is.
This may seem like just another thought experiment, but to Max, this isn't a hypothetical whatsoever, as his participation in this stream heavily suggests.
Have you ever looked at... I need you to answer the question honestly, or leave. Yeah.
Okay, so I should just leave.
Have you ever looked at I don't think I have.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna indulge that.
Mind you, a month before this article, he made a review of the...
So, even there, Tom says, oh, well, you know, he wants to say it's just thought experiments, but I don't think it is, because he refused to answer this question this one time. Yet when you ask him about stuff involving Destiny, it's, well, Destiny hasn't responded, so we can't say anything yet. Dude, it's like absurd, no? And we can do another one. Where is it? Where's the Destiny report thing?
To try and scramble, or simply just 300,000 leaking out to other orbiters he'd previously burned video, because if that's not the case, then he ultimately did violate her boundaries by posting it. Despite all of this, they're still together to this day, with Shaylin largely supporting his crusade against Destiny, which a lot of people chalk up to some form of Stockholm Syndrome. After Max messaged every single girl Destiny followed on Instagram, and even resorted to reaching out to other orbiters he'd previously beefed with to try and scramble for any source of dirt he could get, in March of 2023, he released an article with over 100,000 words on Destiny. Unsurprisingly, it had no measurable effect, as it just rehashed things he'd previously said and were far from being secrets in the first place, or were simply gigantic stretches about how Destiny having people argue against each other on his stream was a kind of gladiatorial match. Regardless of whether Destiny and his community are overall good or bad entities, it's clear that this was motivated by an obsessive vendetta over their personal issues with each other. Fortunately, this effectively closed the chapter on their public spat, and only after...
So clearly motivated by just petty vengeance, apparently. And you can't figure out what the allegation is, even though it says right there, retaliation, negligence, and sexual misconduct. It's, like, absurd. It's a totally fucking absurd video. So Mr. Gar has a comment here about the sweeping that Tom's been doing for Destiny. Let me get this straight. This guy made a video about me, falsely claiming that I released revenge porn of my ex with no evidence. In the same video, he dismissed my claim that Destiny engaged in sexual misconduct. But now he can't pass judgment on whether Destiny is non-consensually sharing nudes, yet he also says that is likely the case, and that his perception is based on information he had before he even made the video. Like, is this not just... It's like such a crazy video to make, when all of this, everything he's done about Destiny has been such a fucking cock-sucking puff piece. I've never seen Tom address the 15-year-old thing, for instance. The 15-year-old that Destiny was DMing, he said it was so hard to say no, and then later on he said... Some 15-year-old... What was his quote or something? What was the exact quote he said to Metica? It was something to the effect of, some of them are really fucking hot. Like, that should be a no-go for Tom. That should be a red line for Tom, based on what I know about his standards. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not, because it's Destiny.
And acted like a pathetic butthurt bitch sniping at me during our debate. I believe Merg. I believe every woman who's spoken out about streamers' primary interest being using them for sex and then just... Oh,
yeah, he said, he called them teeny boppers. He said, that, oh, there's all these hot fucking teeny boppers running around or some shit like that, wasn't it? It was so crazy.
I didn't even I'm sorry. That was almost raised really badly. I didn't even use you, though. I didn't even do anything with you. The BPD e-girl narrative he's relevant.
No, Tom said he was distancing himself from Destiny over the gay stuff, basically. That was the reasoning he was giving. When Tom distanced himself, he was talking about the gay stuff, and it's clearly because he was getting upset that he was being called a sweeper and that he was being accused of being gay with Destiny. I don't think it was anything to do with like a moral line. It's like all optics and business. When there are clear things that Destiny has done that would step over the stated moral lines that I believe Tom has, based on the videos I've seen from him.
For years to smear women who call him out for no longer holds any power over me. I'm ashamed I ever believed he was nerd about Anna or Melina. I apologize to you all. I never called Melina a BPD girl. If you were a DG fan like me, realize that...
Oh yeah, and the Adpocalypse stuff, to be fair. Yeah, and the Adpocalypse stuff. He did cite that as well. But when he was talking about the leaks, sorry, I should be more specific, you are right. He did say the Adpocalypse stuff, but in terms of what was in the leaks, he was saying, he always talked about the gay stuff. He was talking about the gay stuff, so...
That the women don't take accountability narrative is a tactic Stephen, Kyla, and others used to avoid taking responsibility themselves. I don't do personal drama anymore because it's just like, it's messy because you have to like leak shit to counter shit, and I just am not interested in like litigating like personal stupid shit. This sounds like spam text messages, but normally there's like a picture of a Chinese girl or like a Filipino girl attached. It'll be a message saying like, hey, and you'll be like, hey, what's up? Like, nice to meet you. I'm blah, 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 and I happen to live in your city. And you're like, oh, really? How'd you get my number? They're like, oh, I got it from like an assistant, or I found you on Facebook or whatever. And they're like, oh, hope I didn't bother you. And then you're like, oh no, of course not. Like, because they usually send a picture, and then you try to flirt, and then they try to like steal your shit or something. I get like spam texts like this occasionally. I haven't recently, but like a couple years ago, I feel like that was like common that you would get What uncensored America person confirmed this was your number? I doubt anybody did. They didn't even say that in the thing. Because this, obviously, this isn't my number. Wow, Body Knock. Thanks for the tier 1 subber.
I AFK for a second. Hope I didn't miss anything. I'll run it back.
This sounds like
an Indian.
This sounds like spam text messages. But normally there's like a picture of a Chinese girl or like a Filipino girl attached. It'll be a message saying like, hey, and you'll be like, hey, what's up? Like, nice to meet you. I'm blah, 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 and I happen to live in your city.
Yeah, he doesn't mean it's that. He's saying scam text messages because that's what he interacts with, but he means it sounds like an Indian. He just doesn't realize that's what he's saying.
And you're like, oh,
it does seem like an Indian.
Really? How'd you get my number? They're like, oh, I got it from like an assistant, or I found you on Facebook or whatever. And they're like, oh, and they're like, oh, hope I didn't bother you. And then you're like, oh no, of course not. Like, because they usually send a picture, and then you try to flirt, and then they try to like steal your shit or something. I get like spam texts like this occasionally. I haven't recently.
You know, he interacts with all of them.
I feel like that was like common. That you would get, what uncensored America person confirmed this was your number? I doubt anybody did. They didn't even say that in the thing. Because this, obviously, this isn't my number. Wow, Body Knock. Thanks for the tier 1 subber. Where does she say that somebody confirmed it was my number? What a this isn't even good flirting. What do you mean when I saw that it wasn't possible to flirt with her? So, hey, then she says, my name is blank. First of all, nice to meet you, blank. Why would I ever say that if I already met her? That doesn't even make sense. There would be a way more flirty message here. Why would I introduce myself as being 33 years old living in Miami? This doesn't even make sense. This is such a stupid way to text somebody. Like, no offense, but I'm not trying to sound like conceited, but like I'm a...
Yeah, I know exactly what he's going to say. This is basically what I said a minute ago. Yeah, you would use the Destiny account. You're not going to just say, I'm 33 years old and live in Miami. You say, hey, it's Destiny. That's what you would say, because that is his best chance of fucking someone. Obviously. Especially an internet debate person. Is say, hey, I'm the famous YouTuber, Destiny. Yeah.
Celebrity, and we've already met. Like, I already have an in. I'm not going to introduce myself like this. You'd be like, hey, what's up? You the girl with a cute dress from blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, what's up, fellow Omaha? And, like, I would flirt. It would have something to do with what I saw or noticed when I met you. So you have, like, an impression of me in your mind. I was remembering something. Then it would be on something that we, like, specifically interacted with. Like, this is the dumbest flirting message ever. And I didn't even get... And even if this was me flirting, there's not even, like, a signal that it's not okay to message you. Like, what do I owe this pleasure? That's a flirty response. I would have flirted back. I don't know why I'm trying to justify this not being. The texts aren't even the same. According to those, you introduced yourself twice in those texts. Oh, wait, you're right. They're not. This might not even be the same person because it says, I'm 33 years old, live in Miami.
Yeah, wait, this is even more Indian. I think these are the same person, but this is just, it makes it seem even more Indian. I'm 33 years old, live in Miami and you, and then he says the same thing later on in the texts.
Amy and you, and then this is how did you get this number from my assistant? And then up here, they say it again, but it's in response to a different message. What do I owe this pleasure? Nice to meet you. I'm 33 years old, live in Miami, and you. This isn't even the same. I don't even know if these are the same DM.
Sir, I am 33 years old, live in Miami, sir. Sir, please respond to text message, sir. I am 33 years old and live in Miami, sir. I got your number from my assistant, sir.
I think it's the same DMs. The bot is just that basic. What did you do at that date? Did you stream? I don't need an alibi. These aren't even, this is, yeah. Unfortunately, a great deal of my texts have leaked. I don't text like this, okay? I text like an 18-year-old high school girl.
We know. What did I say? What did I say? Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like an Aiden stream.
I don't understand why my... Why doesn't her...
Yo, look at the screen. Guys, look what I just sniped. Look what I just sniped in chat. Guys, great time to remind you, 713 people here right now, 149 likes on stream. If people wouldn't mind moving their cursor to the thumbs up and clicking it, or pressing a thumbs up on the mobile device, that'd be hugely appreciated. Now, if you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through the Stream Elements link in the pinned chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat. Buy a super chat, which will highlight a message around TTS, or buy a super sticker, which you use your image or GIF that we highlight in chat, and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Me. Why doesn't it show up in my Twitter DM? Does she have me blocked? Maybe she deleted it? You can't delete DMs from the other side.
Aiden streams. Squeak, squeak. What? What?
March 28th, 2023. You weren't 33 in 2023. I don't care. I'm not trying to prove that it wasn't. Like, I don't know if I've ever even... Okay. Message this person in my life. March 27th, March... Now, I'm curious if she actually sent me this message or not. Listen, I'm not trying to sound super thirsty, but I'm pretty sure I would have. This is a big message. Like, a message like this is communicating a lot of interest to me. And we have, like, shared background here. She's from Omaha as well. Like, unless there was some hugely dramatic thing going on at this point in time, I feel like I would have responded to this DM.
If I'd have seen this, I would have hit. Okay. All right, dude.
I wonder if she either DM'd.
Yeah, literally, the most upsetting part about all this is that Destiny's realizing he's missed out on a woman who was interested in having sex with him.
Wrong account, or this whole DM is fake. Why is it that when I click her account on, is it because she has, like, DMs turned off? Like, I don't have the option to send her a message when I check on, when I look at Twitter.
Yeah, do you guys think I've still got a chance? Have I still got a shot?
What if she deleted the account? Her current account was created in 2023. Well, this was sent on 2023 March. Oh, she used a different account because this account was created in April. Where do you see that? Oh, January, February, March, April. Oh, this account was created right after she messaged me. January, February, March, April. She made this right after. Okay. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait.
Dude, get to the point. Holy fuck.
Did she fake this? This is
I really don't think so.
Everything about this is fake.
Yeah? Yeah.
It says right here that she sent me this message in 2023, in March of 2023. No, wait, I'm so sorry. Never mind, hold on. I'm making a bad assumption. Never mind. Because I was going to say that I know this is fake because it says right here that I have 159.9 thousand followers, but I didn't have that many back then. But she might have taken the screenshot right now, so then it would show me as having... Oh, no, wait, I got... Damn! Never mind, hold on. I'm so sorry. Forget I said any. I have almost 300k followers. Holy
okay,
shit.
Dude. Okay. Take it easy.
Like 100k left. You can search...
Dude, there's so much dead air in these streams. It's crazy.
You can search Twitter DM. Just search your messages for some of the content of her messages. And then you can see if it's there. No, I agree. I know. But I checked. I searched for Catholic. And
yeah, it says me. I just stopped reading chat messages midway through and then felt like I have to reset my brain and then carry it on again.
Thing came up. This is her old account, but it's deleted. Oh, if it's deleted, then I won't be able to see her sign. Okay, well,
there's like a full fucking reboot cycle sometimes where he's fucking reading a chat message. It's nuts.
If it's there. No, I agree. I know. But I checked. I searched for Catholic and nothing came up. This is her old account, but it's deleted. Oh, if it's deleted, then I won't be able to see her sign. Okay, well, whatever. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't think I've ever talked to this person ever. This is a cute person. Hey, this is a cute dress. Given the opportunity, I would be way more flirty with this person, just being honest. It wouldn't look like this. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I've ever communicated with this person my entire life. But
we know you have because you were in person. Okay, I get what you're saying. But you literally met her.
Also, this message was sarcastic. I think reading books and studying is a good thing. I'm being sarcastic here, but okay. Anyway, sorry. I don't know. Somebody sent me this because apparently this person was running around saying weird shit. But like I said, I'm not trying to litigate a bunch of personal shit because it's dumb. And the fact that I even just gave this person attention is probably...
No, he didn't play.
Okay.
Classic Destiny, pick the retarded allegation from the bunch and confront on stream. Absolved, based God. Yeah, I mean, his whole rationale that he's giving right now. See, he doesn't want to get into leaking personal drama because he has to leak stuff to prove other people wrong. But, I mean, where's the distinction, dude? You don't want to get into the dramas and make you look bad. This is just an easy one.
How do you combat the debate mercenary allegations when you constantly say, I'm the best debater on both sides? Debate mercenary is this implication.
Don't care.
Similar ethical foundation. Like, you can... She's also a mod on the DGG Snark subreddit. Oh, okay. Well...
There's a DGG Snark subreddit?
Just message her and ask for clarity? No, this person sounds crazy. Why don't I ever get, like, a Gone Girl type? Like, if you were truly trying to mindfuck me and do crazy shit with me, if you were... Even a medium hot girl, you would be able to do this so easy.
So there is.
Why somebody doesn't try to do it, but whatever. Okay. Sorry, back to That's My Gold. Okay, there you go. That's your one bit of personal drama for the entire year. Okay, good luck.
That's the one personal drama for the whole year, guys. The one super easy one to engage with that's obviously retarded.
And how much influence do you think half $1 trillion worth person has versus a celebrity?
And that's it.
Well, apparently...
Wow, so that was totally... worthless. Completely worthless. When will commentary channels stop sweeping? That's my question. That's my question. Now, what we're going to watch next. I invited Fairyqueen on tonight. She couldn't make it. I did invite her on. Maybe we'll have her on at some point.
Because there's also...
She did answer. Yeah, she did answer. She said she was busy. But she was open to it at some point, so we might talk to her at some point. Anyway, let's watch when me and Kelly were on J-Stock stream the other night. because this is going to lead us into our next part here, which is the Kerry Jean ban from Destiny.gg. This stream, this part of the stream, was linked to Destiny in DGG chat, and in response, Destiny banned Kelly from Destiny.gg. So let's take a look.
Fuck. Yeah. Just because you add like $100,000.
That was this crazy production stream.
Why would you career?
Let's go
if
to
you're
our,
just trying to get an answer to these questions.
starts.
Why? That's interesting. Why would you say it that way, Nicholas?
Does anyone know?
You just press escape.
No one knows.
Click loadouts.
Yeah.
Just click loadouts.
Oh, okay.
All right, boys, we're 71% of the way there. 71%.
Let's go.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with your internet? Aren't you like a professional YouTuber?
So
I don't know.
I
It's like
thought
this-
it's a common thing in streaming now, people thinking that it's about like production value and shit. I think it's coming from like Kai and Speed and people like that. But no one started watching Kai because he had this crazy production value, because he didn't always. They watched him because he was the funny screaming black man. That was basically it. It wasn't about...
Yeah, he's entertaining as fuck. Yeah, just because you add like $100,000 in production value, it doesn't make him not entertaining. He still has to be entertaining, right?
Yeah.
And the $100,000 in production value is like a nice ad, and it does add to like the, what would you call it? There's like a gravitas to the stream, but it's like dressing, right? It's not the...
Why is your mic worse on Discord, on JStalks? Because on Discord, on OBS, so I don't have like mic filters on it, like a compressor and shit. And also, I lean back in my chair and relax and mumble when I'm on JStalk stream. I'm not sat up near my mic talking properly. JStalk streams are me to chill, okay? I'm just part of the furniture on JStalk streams. I'm not hosting.
Main thing, it's dressing around the sides. But yeah, you're right. That is what it's like.
It's when I'm
Kelly's
EP.
in the waiting room right now.
When I'm laying back.
Kelly, what's up? How's it going?
Hello. Yeah. I'm good. So I just I watched part of it. What is Diorio talking about? Why is he implying like I ran from something? I'm so confused.
Oh, you're talking about the Chud video? Hold on, one second. Before we switch topics,
this
am I talking more about
fucking
the Lucy
retard.
stuff?
No, I'm more interested in this, 100%.
Nicholas just made some shit up about Kelly and like Destiny overs that I when I watched, I was like, do you think Nicholas would feel like silly if he knew that Kelly was on my stream while he's saying that like Kelly runs away from Destiny adjacent streams because she doesn't like Destiny? Like he said some weird shit that I don't even know where it came from.
I think it's very weird
like,
to imply that I don't have bigger balls than everybody else in this community.
Wait,
but-
did you watch the Chud video, Kuihman? Or did you watch it while it was live?
Well, I watched
You
some
don't
of it
know
while it was live, but I haven't watched the Chud video, no. I saw it was like a thing, like clip about Turkey Tom sweeping or whatever.
Yeah, Chud Logic. This one.
I mean,
I don't know.
I think he was,
Nicholas
he
just
was,
said some
put
shit
on
that I
the
was like,
spot, right?
that was weird. Yeah.
He said a lot of weird shit that was like kind of irrelevant, but what do you think?
Quick.
Of
Nick
this
was getting
general
pressed that whole
situation?
stream, and he was constantly trying to get people off of him, so...
Nick was being pressed?
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, we were trying to get Nick on stream at this point. Nick the Oreo shit-talked Kelly Jean on that gaming stream, and then refused to confront her on JStalks. He said she was running, that she gets stun locked, that she was running, that she was scared, that she's crazy, and he wouldn't come and say it to her face. He wouldn't come and say it to her. It was crazy. Scared of Kelly Jean. There was
I thought they
another
were trying to
drama
press
going on
Tom.
that same
Oh,
night,
really?
where this crazy girl was leaking that Nick had been DMing her, and Nick had mentioned to her that he was going to VidCon, and he was getting pressed about whether that meant he wanted to fuck her, and he was denying it.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Apparently, I have a low capacity on this channel. We might get him hopping in here. He's typing in the Discord right now. You don't have to type in the Discord,
He's
Nicholas.
leaving.
I opened
He's
the channel
leaving.
up. I opened the channel up for you. You can join up.
Yeah, bitchless.
He was in Kinetic Cal's DMs.
Join.
He's seething.
He was in what?
Kinetic Cal's DMs.
I don't know anything about this guy, so I feel like he knows a lot more about me than I know about him. I don't know what to say, other than he has like ugly energy. I'm gonna guess he's ugly.
Jesus. He's not. He's not. He's a beautiful man. I don't know why you would say that.
Why do I feel like this is not true?
Listen, he's like one prescription and one gym membership away from being a beautiful man, okay? That's 100%.
Hey, I don't know if you're helping me.
He's not ugly though. Ugliness is like asymmetry in your face. He is objectively not like, he does not have an asymmetric face, okay?
I don't think Wes is asymmetrical, but he's incredibly ugly. So
Jesus.
Oh, Wes, if Wes was like a normal body weight, he would be very attractive.
No, he would
I can tell
not.
these
Firstly,
things.
he'd still be very bald. Secondly, he has no good features to his face. Like, the weight is not like his... Anyway, never mind. You know what? These guys sit around bitching about me, so they can have some of their own medicine. Because too retarded to function didn't fit the actual sentence as well. Platforming someone like you, so wildly incapable to simply persist on the platform in front of thousands of people, is like sending a lamb to slaughter. Well, and yet here I am still, Nicholas Diorio, okay? So where was I slaughtered? Because I don't seem dead last time I checked. I'm very much still alive, very much still here bothering everybody. So, I don't know what your point is.
I just feel like Nicholas was like, oh, Kelly's like...
And now she's been put down. Now she's been taken out. Banned from DG, cast out. J-Stalk, terrified of having her on now. Doesn't know what's going to happen to him if he keeps engaging with Kelly.
Seemed dead last time I checked. I'm very much still alive, very much still here bothering everybody. So, I don't know what your point is.
I just feel like Nicholas was like, oh, Kelly's like, she won't go on this stream anymore because of this. And then, like, literally while he was saying it, Kelly was on the stream. I just thought that was really interesting.
Right through them.
Like, we'll give it a listen.
He's going to hold you down. Does it feel like a Kelly Jean type?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I was just solo streaming. Okay. Hold on. I got to pull it back.
People, the majority of them didn't seem to...
So I think Chud was pressing Tom on like, why did you disassociate from DGG? Tom said it's like kind of crazy sometimes, and then Nicholas defends, I think, in some way.
That I was doing anything
They
weird.
all started hating you, and you kneeled you went right through them, dude. Like, right through them. Like, the only time DGG is gonna hold you down is if you're like a Kelly Jean type autismo.
What do you mean hold you down?
I am autismo.
Like, just completely like stun lock you to the point where you can't engage anymore. It's like,
I mean, the only time they
shouldn't be online in the first place. People that Destiny brings on stream.
The only time you get quote unquote stun locked is if you're like deep in that community and that's all you have, and then you piss them all off.
No,
which happens in every community.
You only get stun locked if you're totally retarded. Literally, if you're totally retarded, shouldn't be online, can't engage with any sort of like public audience.
What do you mean?
Whatsoever.
What the fuck do you mean by
Never
stun lock?
Stun lock is in like Kelly Jean.
Yeah,
I gotta
sure.
get off the internet. I can't go on J.
When have I ever said this?
I don't know. He's doing an
When?
impression like you did say it, though. It's interesting.
When have I ever said this? When? When did I
don't
ever
know.
actually... When did I
Nick just making shit up to deflect and derail, as per fucking usual. Standard Nick Diorio move. Standard move from Mr. Lips. Been a victim of this a few times myself, I fear.
When have I ever said this?
I don't know. He's doing an
When?
impression like you did say it, though. It's interesting.
When have I ever said this? When? When did I
don't
ever
know.
actually... When did
I wish
ever
Nick would
do
come
that?
in and confront you about this.
He doesn't. He seemingly doesn't want to come on. I don't know.
He's running.
He's run away completely.
Stream because he's 2 streams away from Destiny, and he's.
I think it's me that's running.
Yeah, back it up.
Stun lock is in like Kelly Jean just sits there. And, I got
Kelly quit J-Stalk's stream multiple times. She quit J-Stalk's stream, but she was never like, I've got to get off the internet, or this is too much for me. She was like, I fucking hate J-Stalk.
gotta get off the internet. I gotta get off the. I got.
Well, initially, she was mad at J-Stalk the first time, then she stopped hating him. And then she had the fallouts with Kelly, with Cherry. And then I think a lot of it wasn't that Kelly didn't want to be there. It was that Kelly had done something that people perceived as wrong. Cherry didn't want her there, and that was where it landed, because people felt like Cherry was in the right.
I can't go on J-Sock stream
Just to appreciate you riding for your N-word, Kelly Jean. I pray every day you blow your brains out.
That's the ugly fat man, huh?
Your N-word.
Gotta get off the. I can't go on J-Sock stream
Just to appreciate you riding for your N-word, Kelly Jean. I pray every day you blow your brains out.
That's the ugly fat man, huh? Okay, nice to meet you. Hope you cure yourself.
Oh, hey, Wes heard that. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. I believe what I said, by the way.
He's away from Destiny, and he's
Is that what she did? I don't know what Kelly.
Didn't she run off J-Stalk stream?
I don't know.
Bro, I do not care about shit fucking orbiter drama. They're all a bunch
Okay, that whole thing he says, fuck you.
of fucking retards, honestly, you know? I feel like a slave looking back into an escaped slave looking back into the plantation, and all they're wretchedly picking cotton for their master whipping them, you know?
That's so uncalled for. That was just all uncalled for. I don't know, like, why. I don't know why he would say that. That's so fucked up. It was just no
White
fuck. It was so
slavery
fucked up.
has been
True, Chud
perfected.
kicking the ladder. Chud's like, yeah, I built an audience off of grifting for this guy, and now I'm just gonna kick the ladder out. What an unprincipled, as Pinboy would say, what an unprincipled piece of shit. Okay, what a motherfucker.
Is Augie still here?
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, anyway, that's the whole Kelly thing. Apparently, I thought that was Nicholas joining, but it was just Wes. We ain't got no Nicholas here. Where's Nicholas at? Surely he's watching. Surely he'll join the stream. He's made these accusations. He knows that he would have to come on stream and just say like, yeah, I just made that up because I was getting pressed.
He likes to do that. He likes to just try and deflect when he's getting pressed. I've noticed this. I watched back one of our old debates through Aiden's stream last night, and I was like, wow, this guy's a sneaky guy.
So what the fuck does stunlocked even mean? Because I would say so much more shit than if I felt like I could get away with it. But like, there's only so much shit you can directly say to Destiny before he just boots you. So you have to kind of like, I don't know if that's being stunlocked. Like, not being able to say exactly what you want to say all the time.
You can say exactly what you want to say all the time.
On Destiny stream.
I actually like J-Stalk. He was hitting my scattergun attack. No, he is picking cotton. He is picking cotton.
Really?
Yeah.
That's lying. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever gotten kicked off. He does
have.
just go to a different channel when I've been there.
Well, if I got a $20 super chat,
Also, I think you have as well.
These people, dude, what happened? What's going on with these people? Did you hear Nicholas do the meme? Was he doing it intentionally? Did you hear it on this stream? Where he's like, Tom, I got a $20 super chat, so I have to read it to you, and then you like read some inflammatory super chat. It's like, I don't know if that's how that works. But he did the Wick meme.
Wes saying that he's really sad. Good. People like you deserve to be sad.
I feel like you're attributing that just to Wick. I feel like that's kind of erasure, because Chud did that to Adam Friended for $5
I did watch that. Right? Yeah, I feel like that's
Classic
different,
clip.
okay?
Classic clip. Chud saying, hey, Adam, I've got a $5 super chat here. It says, Adam, do you ever shut the fuck up? Or whatever it is. Adam, can you stop talking for like 5 minutes?
Because I feel like probably Wick and Tom.
I think I'm gonna leave, guys. I think I'm gonna leave.
Or sorry, Wick and Nicholas would say like, no, I don't want to talk shit. I wouldn't read that normally. And then they're like, but it's $20. I feel like Chud would have wanted to say what he said to Adam, regardless of the money. And so he's like, thank God I have any pretense to say this right now. Slightly different. I forget what Nicholas said to Tom. Yeah, we went through this whole video. I just think,
Can you play it? I think Liquid Sonic actually has it in his Adam Friended video. Liquid Sonic, our guy.
So covering today, they have chosen to discuss React content. Something out of the wheelhouse of EFAP and Adam's usual coverage, but it was a hot topic of the time, and this was a typical marathon stream. The part that we're focused on is hour 7 of the discussion. To not string this one out for too long, the discussion is brought up over how much of a reaction does it take for something to become transformative. And Adam just goes down the stupidest line of questioning, asking things like, if someone were to just sit there and go, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, for 30% of the runtime, would it then be transformative? And Chud decides to put a stop to this.
We're not in that
that's
position.
why I asked. I'm sorry, Adam, I've got something really important to say to you. This from a super chat. It says, Adam, please, from everyone watching, stop talking for 5 minutes.
And the way Adam reacts to this, if he wasn't such an arrogant asshole, you'd actually feel sorry for him.
All right, I'm gonna take off. Thanks, guys.
No,
don't
what you
listen to
did,
them.
Chud. You big mean bully.
I
was just reading the super chat.
It's cool. It's cool, guys. Thanks for having me on. It's not a big deal. I'm tired anyway, so.
Love you, Adam. We'll catch you around.
No hard feelings. I don't want you to think there's any hard feelings here, but I'm tired.
Okay, listen.
Anyway.
It genuinely isn't because of the super chat, is it? I was fucking around, okay?
Well, I mean, it is a little bit because of the super chat. But...
Wow! Oh my God! No, you can't listen to her. You run a comedy show of your own.
And it really did get to him because the next day when he streamed, he just couldn't stop bringing up Chud.
You know,
look, it was a $5 super chat.
Dude, it's so funny. This is literally, I swear, I've done this exact segment on stream so many times. I'm so glad Liquid Sonic put in this video, man.
$50 super chat, I'd be like, righto, send it at me. Right? But yeah, for a $5 super chat, it's a little weird. When's Chud gonna be on? Because I might
the 26th.
The 26th.
I think Doomer is much cooler than Chud.
Right.
I do think it backfired on Chud, and I think Chud came off looking like a real a-hole. Adam is acting soy about the Chud chat.
Oh, it wasn't even EFAP $5. It was Chud's $5.
That, I got to admit,
yeah.
That irked me a little bit too.
Wow, look at this guy.
Look, I just like, I don't know, it feels very leftist to me.
Dude. This is my favorite part, where he's seething the next day. It's like, yeah, Chud's very leftist. It's very leftist. I can't believe he streamed over EFAP.
That irked me a little bit too.
Wow, look at this guy.
Look,
Adam had me on his show before, and I had the impression it may happen again, but since this incident, no invites.
Just like, I don't know, it feels very leftist to me to go
He's
on.
like a socialist, isn't he?
Chud is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, makes sense now. It totally makes sense. I should have brought that up when Chud did his little super chat. I should have said, do you know the moral foundation? Totally turned it around on him.
It baffles me. This guy has streamed with people like Dick Masterson and Ethan Ralph, and he's always so cocky. But when the lightest jab is taken at him, he has absolutely nothing to fire back with and just cowers.
Face Liquid Sonic. Let's go back to this anyway. Classic Adam Friended moment.
It's tough when you get confronted in the moment. It can be like reflexive. You're just like gonna say, well, I don't know, like, and I think both of them didn't necessarily have it like totally 100% down pat what had happened and stuff. Like at some point Nicholas is like defending and then he's like, wait, was Molina in the leaks? It's like, bro, how do you not?
Yeah, I don't understand why he said that.
And you don't know that.
After like what, an hour of conversation about it, and he's just like saying, "What is she really?"
Well,
I'm like, that was
20
kind of strange. Oh, it's because I was watching your VOD.
You're getting quite ballsy.
Yeah.
Watching videos like this on your stream, aren't you, J-Stock?
No.
I think the Wick saying that comment the other day, and other people having gone over in it like already.
You guys realize I've watched like all of Molina's VODs on stream, right? People just don't watch my stream and then they're like, I can't believe J-Stock won't cover any of this. As I've covered literally all of it. I've covered everything.
You've covered more
I stream a lot. I stream a lot. They just don't watch, which is fine. But then it's weird when I don't even respond to the people who say it. I'm just like, you clearly don't watch. I don't know why I care about your opinion. Goofy stuff. But yeah, no, not getting ballsy.
I've seen a Fairyqueen kicking around a bit recently.
Yeah, I saw that message too. The erudite thing. That was kind of strange as well.
That video. That was funny.
Posted in
no,
my
there's been something else.
Wait, she posted some tweet as well.
There was a DM, yeah, between them, which was kind of strange.
Really? I haven't seen any of that. I didn't actually look at the tweet.
Somebody posted it in my Discord earlier. I can go find it.
She posted it on her Twitter.
Oh, did she? Oh, God. Yeah, I remember this girl.
Story in
some
6
debates.
parts.
Oh, it's me.
The whole thing with
there's
Kuihman
more.
here.
Okay.
After silently supporting Steven's actions this past month, I can't understand.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch that whole thing. But this is her saying like,
Wow.
yeah, it sucks that. Well, hold on. Wait. 1 second. Let me see. I forget what's in this exactly. So I there are certain things I don't put on my stream. So we'll see.
And why you'd even bother calling yourself a feminist? Why would someone like Radfem Hitler, Hannah Borelli, or any real feminist want to work with you, except to get their name out? Are you just grifting for money at this point? Cut the act.
By the way, this is a comment on.
So many layers of Kuihman. This is the media strategy, okay? This is the media strategy. I react to my own shit. I appear on every stream. I read every comment, and we just, by pure like shotgun. Hopefully, all of it. It's just like, I'm everywhere, you know?
Erudite's latest video on her channel, which was her talking about starting like a feminist podcast in addition to Bridges.
Own up to being a moderate conservative searching for religion and be authentic for once. Throw out the goth makeup. You're not in high school anymore. Stop kissing Steven's ass. Kick him to the curb where he belongs. Why the sudden rebrand, Kyla? Was it Destiny leaking nudes of your female friends to a random 19-year-old with a foot fetish on Discord? Or maybe it was Steven lying about the details of his divorce with Melina, then silencing her with the threat.
So, hold on. Where did he lie about the details of his divorce? Because I had this conversation.
Consider it a lie by omission that he didn't mention the Lawrence Ellen stuff.
But he did.
Even okay, I
mentioned. He didn't say. He didn't explain anything that happened.
He didn't say the name, but he said exactly what happened multiple times.
I had spoken to Melina about this in person, and even I didn't know how bad it was until like I saw all of like the fucking conversations and everything else. I didn't really understand how it was cheating, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Wait, how do we not know how it was? You understand, like before I do this.
Thank you, Jimbley, for the $5. Kuihman makes a wonderful replacement for Cherry on J-Stalk's stream. Everyone congratulate him on his new position on the J-Stalk team. Cherry was getting, I think Cherry was getting paid at one point. I don't get paid, okay? So I have not replaced Cherry. Okay, but we
because I just didn't get it. There weren't enough details to understand it.
J-Stalk, we are schizophrenic. We read about this shit. We had a much deeper understanding than most people. Most people,
okay, but
when they
you don't
hear
have to know
Destiny
who
say,
it was.
I had an affair. Yeah, wait. I had an affair or like I cheated in the relationship, after all the other stuff has been said, most people probably come away thinking, oh, that's probably just some stupid open relationship thing where Melina's being crazy.
Yeah,
that's literally what most people come away with thinking. So when people hear, oh, actually it was like borderline marriage and they were like going to break up and shit, like people are like, whoa, okay, that's way different to what I thought it was.
Yeah, for me.
Okay, you could argue that most people don't know. Just hold on, I have to respond to this really quickly. You could argue most people don't know, and that's fine. But what was said was, I cheated, and then I lied about it, and there was lying that happened. I lied about what I did, and then we broke up. Then like Melina
this was okay. This wasn't just cheating though. This was him considering. Okay, this was him considering divorcing Melina. Talking to, so he was considering divorcing Melina, talking to Lauren Southern about it, and then passing those conversations on to this random 19-year-old. That's like insane. That's not just cheating.
Listen,
that's like
I'm gonna no. Hold on.
I'm
gonna tell you that like this 19-year-old clearly he trusted this 19-year-old more than basically like anybody else on the planet. I don't know. That's really retarded. But I'm just saying that is clearly the case.
It's not just retarded. It's like
you can try to.
I don't understand. It's so ununderstand. He's never met this person. He's never verified them in any capacity. They're clearly young. It's just like incredible. It's not just reckless.
Thank you for the $5, Wes.
I don't know why why would he trust someone he doesn't know, has never met, cannot verify, is clearly young? Why? That's not just retardation.
Know, but he did. Do you know how I know he trusted them?
Unless he didn't trust them and didn't care if stuff got leaked.
No, no, he did trust them. And I guarantee you he cares if it got leaked.
Well, if he cared, why was he so reckless in the first place?
I don't know, but I can tell you that he trusted that person. And it's because he sent like 100 videos of him sucking dick to this person. Like, obviously he trusted the person.
At most, you can
go show me.
If
do you think he sent those videos to Lav? Those wouldn't have been leaked. Do you think he sent those videos to Lav? Do you think he sent those videos to Erudite? Do you think he sent those videos to Melina? Do you think he sent those videos to anybody? I feel like this is the person he was trusting with all of his like most personal thoughts and feelings. This is the person.
But why? How do we know he was being
so
like that with?
But that is the case.
I don't. Yeah, I'm going to stick with why because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. But sure.
Yeah, you can ask why. It seems stupid, but I'm just telling you that is what it is. People forget that he started dating Melina.
I don't think the fact that he trusts her makes what fucking. I don't understand what difference that makes. I was confused about this when I was listening to Jay pop off about this. Like, he's very enthusiastic and impassioned. I just don't understand why this matters. Like, okay, Destiny trusts him. He still did something wrong. Like, what?
19 probably has heavy DMs with her. Oh, maybe. I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's like a connection thing.
Does he
connect more with like random people over Discord? I don't know.
Oh my god. I don't know. It's not just age. It's like unverified as a human being. Like, you don't know who the fuck that person is. You've never seen them, met them.
He definitely got custom videos from that person.
Okay, but that doesn't prove anything. You could like ask anyone to make custom videos that you could send to other people. Like, that means nothing.
I mean, the person exists. The person, like, objectively exists.
Okay, you've not met them in person,
yeah,
so
I don't think the person doesn't exist.
Do you think catfishing people is that difficult? It's not.
It's not. Like, but this was. I'm telling you, this was not a catfish.
I'm not allowed to talk when Kelly's on. I realized this during this conversation. Is that I need to. If Kelly, you should have to let Kelly work. Okay, Kelly will not let you talk. You have to let Kelly finish her point. And then when Kelly's done, when Kelly's tuckered out, then you can make your point. Okay, but
yeah, but if you would trust this person,
Kelly is arguing it's a catfish.
I'm getting right.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm saying he would. I'm saying
he didn't have good information from what we can see.
I'm saying he wouldn't know one way or the other because he's never met the person and never verified their existence.
Well, you tried.
I mean, you either have to be so stupid that you're like the ticket taken in by like phone scamming email type of like fucking foreign bride type shit where they're like trying to scam you online as to like you'd have to be that level of incredibly stupid to like trust a random 19-year-old from Twitter.
Sure, but I'm telling you that he did.
Well, do you think he's like that normally? So why would he make the one exception here? That's why I say why.
I don't know, but I know he's not like that normally because there are a lot of people he's pissed off who have like totally burned him maximally that haven't leaked anything like that.
I mean, yeah, because obviously the leaks on their end are a crime, aren't they? So Most people aren't keen on committing crimes. People with unverified, like, fucking existence are far more likely to commit those crimes because, like, there's not going to be any repercussion for them, right? So it's just strange because he didn't have the same amount of information on this random person that they had on him, and just willingly continue to keep giving it to them.
I think there was a lot of unverified information. Or sorry, I think there was a lot of verified information. I think you think that all the DMs leaked are all of the DMs,
location,
you don't know any of that.
or whatever.
How do you know that?
How would they? Okay, there was a lot of discussion about whether she's really 19, right? But we don't know because we don't know what her date of birth or anything like this is, which means her identity is unverified.
No, it doesn't. It means you don't know that.
I don't think.
Why are you making all these assumptions about the rest of the DMs?
Okay.
You understand?
So
not all the DMs are leaked.
So why was this guy protecting this girl's identity if everyone would know what it is anyway? Because Destiny could just tell people.
Thank you for the gifted sub. What's up, Lil Gup? Oh, by the way, guys,
that just doesn't seem very likely.
I think we are 8 subs away. 8 subs away from another hour on the stream. Just so you know, it's not unlikely. I don't know what to tell you. In any case, where were we? I don't know what we're even arguing right now. Why are we even arguing?
Let's go back to the Fairyqueen stuff. Let's get back on track.
Yeah. Sorry.
Of releasing a so-called manifesto, painting her as unstable and immature when in reality she was heartbroken over him cheating with Lauren Southern. Or could it be your co-host professing his...
New shit leaked. No, but people are continuing to talk about it. This Fairyqueen person was in my Discord a day ago.
Love to Lauren Southern.
Who's Fairyqueen. Fairyqueen is a YouTuber panelist. She's like a feminist, rad femme. I believe she believes men shouldn't be school teachers because men rape too much. So
she's one of those people that is just permanently stuck in the gutter of WIC TV panels.
Yeah, I think I spoke to her on a WIC TV panel once, ages ago.
Yeah.
Only to later send her a love letter to some teenager online to get off. It's kind of hard to sell your womanity show when your co-host has now exposed himself as a sexual abuser of women. Also, nice job stealing my idea for the podcast, by the way. Glad I helped you. I inspired you to do a real deep dive and have brutal conversations about gender dynamics. You can start with this one. Why are you choosing to continue working with this piece of shit?
Yeah, so Fairyqueen posts that on a YouTube comment on the latest Erudite video. Erudite DMs her and says, hey, Fairyqueen, I get that you're mad at me, and that's fair, we've got our differences. So this is her saying, please don't bring attention to this, because the people who were, so Melina and some others didn't necessarily, this before Melina posted, don't want their names brought attention to. Comment is kind of confirming that it's other people and drawing more attention to it. For their sake, I'd really appreciate if you consider removing that part of your comment. I mean,
hadn't Melina already spoken about it by then? I think she had.
Possibly.
Yeah?
Possibly. But, so she, in any case, I'm just saying that Erudite's saying it's putting pressure on people, and it's like, oh, she didn't name anybody explicitly. Yeah. She did kind of reference things in a way that I would probably say don't do that if you were to come on my stream. But yeah, so, but then the Melina thing does come up. So when Fairyqueen responds to this comment, oh, this video is Melina talking about how things were shared without her consent. Now, I'm not 100% sure, Kuihman. I don't know if you know this one way or the other. I don't know if she's for sure saying like, oh, Destiny shared these with this other person without my consent, or if she's saying that these were shared without my consent in general, like broadly to the public. I lean towards the former, but I don't know, and I don't know if we've got
Based on the
videos.
totality of her statements, I think the former.
I think she's talked about her ex at some point, and it is.
Yeah.
It seems like a little ambiguous.
Yeah, based on everything I've seen, it seems like a lot of these statements do seem to be about, like, you know, Destiny fucking her over in some way. But it's just, what I keep saying whenever people bring this up to me, it's just like, unless she's gonna, if she wants anyone to talk about this, make a fucking video or something, okay? Gay vague posting is just like not helping you.
Or just write a statement and release it on Twitter. Like, you don't even have to make a video.
Like,
you could just write a statement
together. Just literally, all I mean is put something together, right? Just say something.
It can be done multiple ways.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think that she streamed in a while. I also know she's been having a really bad time, right? Yeah, so... And I've spoken to her, and I know how she feels, okay? And I don't really feel like it's fair to be like, stop gay, like, vague posting. I don't think that's her intent.
I think...
she said it was revenge porn. I don't think she thinks she was being vague about it.
Well, but hold on, but it's porn either way.
It is revenge porn anyway. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, it is.
It is vague.
So, like...
she needs to
I don't think that was intentional.
It's very, very different whether she's accusing Destiny of sharing things with another person without her consent, or if she's accusing Destiny of sharing things with somebody that he was allowed to share that got leaked, and therefore it's like revenge porn of her. It's released to fuck with somebody, Destiny probably, but also with her. So like it's revenge porn in either case. So
she's muscling out of the conversation again. Great. Yeah, what, dude? I said there's nothing I can do. Kelly's there. Kelly's more important. Okay. I yield. I stand out of the way. Let Kelly talk. Let her speak.
She's not clear about which one it is. Now, I lean towards I feel like if it was just, oh, she's mad that her shit got leaked, I feel like she could be much more explicit, and then there wouldn't be confusion. She has talked about, like, oh, fuck my ex or something, I think, during one of these talks, right? So we've watched this.
So I think in this case, I know that
it's really not hard to tell which one is me. The mic sounds different, and the screen lights up when I'm talking on there. This is not particularly complicated.
she said that.
Gotta be real.
She said it to some other people as well. So I know that she said that this stuff was shared without her consent. So it wouldn't be revenge porn it's the non-consensual imagery sharing thingy,
Sure,
right?
the non-consensual sharing of sexual imagery, sure.
But yeah, I don't know if Steven's going to come out and like show some kind of evidence that
I would feel like
I don't know.
I would feel like he's not, and it's also going to be rough for him to like try to, because I'm guessing that any agreement they could have had probably would have been done, like they literally lived together, probably would have been done verbally. So I feel like, one, he's being accused of a comment, and two, he's being accused of a crime, my bad. And two, beyond that, there's also a decent chance that a record doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, what I will say is, I'm fairly sure that if there was some kind of settlement, this would not be a crime issue, okay? I know, like, Melina would be happy to just, like, settle with something, right? Because, honestly, like, I just want him to step up and do something. And I feel like if he offered some kind of a statement, offered to pay for these girls, like, therapy bills, like, why not? Like, I feel like that's like the bare minimum of something that somebody should do. Because there's also Orbiter A, which I won't name, and Orbiter B that have also, like, one's clearly had a mental breakdown on Twitter over all of this. Yeah, Orbiter A is. I'm not saying her name, but let's not pretend Orbiter A doesn't exist. And Orbiter B is also...
We love Kelly. Stop talking.
We love Kelly.
Stop talking.
Oh, so I can't even...
Actually, so stupid. I don't know. She's so fucking retarded.
We love Kelly here.
Why? Like, literally,
she's right. This place has turned into a fucking anti-fan.
She can make things so she can obfuscate things so easily. She's putting zero effort into obfuscating things. What the fuck is she doing? Okay, you've got like one chance.
What is this sweeping? I didn't even say that.
Why can't we say her name? Or everyone knows. Not everyone knows. That's total fucking delusion. That's not the case. Most people generally don't actually know what's going on. There's a few people. You see people post about it, and you see people talk about it, and because you are like 75 IQ and you're fucking stupid, you think that everyone knows exactly who it is because everyone engages the exact same amount as you, and everyone that you talk to is a good example of the average engagement with this content. When the reality is Destiny has 800,000 YouTube subs, most of which have not a single fucking clue who was in those leaks.
In terms of... Okay, well, there's one British orbiter who's really annoying who Destiny yells at who also slept with Destiny, right? Like, of course I'm talking about you, you fucking retard. Yeah, obviously I don't think you slept with him. But I'm telling you that from the other things that I can point to, I'm like painting a very clear image. So why the fuck are you doing a clear image? Where did be anybody else?
More clear, okay? Orbiter A.
No, don't make it more clear. Don't make it more clear. No,
not what I'm doing.
Please stop being retarded. Please, for the love of God, stop being retarded.
Okay, no, this is about what other people online have done, right? So they have attached Orbiter A's name, and probably Orbiter B's, I haven't checked, and Melina's name to these tapes, regardless of whether it is or isn't them, right? So they're going to be suffering from that, regardless of whether it is them or not, which I will not confirm or name. But let's not fucking pretend this is not happening. That's really irritating.
Okay.
This is Jason's
so
job, Kelly. That's not very considerate, is it?
Well,
you think the solution to this is a settlement?
I'm being surprised by the ticking time bomb that goes off. All right.
What do you mean? I literally don't know what to tell you. Sticking your head in the sand. I literally talk about this more than anybody else. I am trying to be respectful to certain people, and you're not.
Yeah. How is saying Orbiter A and B not respectful when I'm not even saying their fucking names?
I've already outlined why.
What was that? Was that when you were speaking when you kicked me out and I didn't hear?
Just move on. Just move on. Just move on now.
Rubbish. Like, Kuihman, haven't you even said their names on your stuff, probably, right? And a bunch of other people have said the names of these other people, but don't like them. It's fine.
I try to avoid talking about it. I really do, because I do feel bad.
Yeah, Voidhead, I know that Nicholas tried to imply that it was Melina talking about Leafy. That was retarded. That was like, I have no idea where you got that from. That was like, pants on head retarded. I don't know where that came from. That was just retarded. I don't know how else to describe it. Melina was not thinking about leaving. Okay. What's up, Lil Gup? Thank you for another gifted sub. I appreciate it.
Why is he still talking me to bury this story?
That Four Doors person is just being facetious.
You think this story needs to be buried? Like they're being facetious.
The Four Doors person just is being facetious. They're not making a serious comment. They are right. They're not making a serious comment.
I mean, the guy who uses the same username as Carl Rittenhouse isn't being serious.
Yeah.
Whatever. I just feel like this is a situation that could be fixed, and instead everyone's doing nothing, which is really weird.
Why does it have to be fixed?
What do you mean, why does it have to be fixed? Because it's going to blow up, obviously.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because it always does. You can't just let problems sit there and fester, and they'll be like,
you totally can.
When they're like,
you can completely just ignore everything.
I thought there was
15 minutes later, Kelly gets someone banned for having
That's
the
not
name
literally
Henry.
not true. Literally not
Makes
true.
This moment
Nice
so
one,
much
Ryle.
more ironic.
That's actually not true. They didn't get banned. No one got banned for having the name Henry G. Someone got asked to change their name from being Henry G because they were obviously trying to imitate the guy that Kelly accused of rape and trying to like hassle her with it in the Discord. Shit, they got asked to change their name and change their name. No one got fucking banned. There's a point there because is it not going to get to it? Like Wix brought it up to him on this panel. There's going to be more times this comes up. How is it going to be handled? What happens when people who are like, you know, lefty, like Fairyqueen, start hearing more about this and believe that it's like as bad as people saying it is?
there are people that have distanced themselves
I think it's already
from him, right?
I think it's already gone past the worst point, like by a lot.
You really think so?
Unless somebody who's not. You heard? Wait, hold on. You listened to what Turkey Tom said, right?
What?
He was like, "Oh, why should I trust Melina? She's a whore." That's the crux. That is the essence of what Turkey Tom said. Yes.
To be okay,
she's a Bansley, doesn't she? That's how people are going to take it. By the way, I followed up with that. I said that was bullshit.
Yeah, I know you did.
I said that was bullshit.
I know you did.
So yeah, J-Soul's got this whole cope that he thinks the average person thinks that you can't revenge porn an OnlyFans creator, basically. He thinks that's like the general attitude. But on the liberal platforms that Destiny goes on that aren't DGG controlled, I don't think that's the general attitude. I do not believe that most people think you can't revenge porn someone just because they do lewds on the internet. Like just because someone, even if they post like the occasional nude, I do not believe that most people think you can just post or send around videos of you fucking them without any consent. I don't think that's most people. I don't think generally people have that attitude about it. Maybe most people, if you looked at the world as a whole, included all the fucking shithole countries. But in America, in liberal American platforms, English-speaking platforms, no, I don't believe that's the attitude at all. DGG just take Melina. I don't think that's how it's gonna be
he could have
taken.
also had the misconception that maybe she does do more hardcore content on her fancy that like he might not have known. Okay.
Yeah, people won't care about that distinction. I agree there, but Jason, I don't think that will be the general attitude. I don't think people are like, oh well, because someone does OnlyFans, you can revenge porn them.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
of
most
course
people's
not.
belief. I think people generally, especially online, people are more liberal, and especially on all the platforms.
Wait, hold on. I think for it's go ahead.
I just think people are more liberal than that. People aren't just like you can revenge porn stars.
Yeah, exactly. You can, of course. Like if you're having like privately having sex with your partner, there's a large chance you might not want to make that into fucking content, and that then being shared against your will online. It could be like a bunch of reasons why that's like really shitty and traumatic and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of sympathy for the women involved. And
Yeah, I'm just banning retards like this at this point. David N, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Go read this message and respond to it, but if you keep typing retarded shit like this, I'm just banning you. Man, can't we just go ahead and start using all the names? This is like trying to pretend we should be sensitive to high school salutes. When it comes out, they fuck the whole football squad. You're such a fucking loser, dude. You're actually so retarded. Dude, she got completely fucked over. The person in question got completely fucked over by no fault of their own. Because they engaged consensually with someone in private. But, like, if they don't want their fucking name dragged through the mud over it, obviously I'm going to try and avoid it generally. You're such a fucking idiot. You're genuinely scum. It's crazy. It's like, because you don't give a fuck. You don't actually give a fuck about any of it. You just want a chance to harass this woman over some fucking sex tape being leaked. That's literally what you're looking for. So just fuck off.
And I just wish that he would do something. I don't like I don't know what to say. Like I know.
Okay. Also, how do you know nothing's been done?
I know that he didn't speak to Melina unless he has literally in the last couple of days, because it would require the facilitation of someone to speak through them. And as far as Melina has spoke to me, maybe that would be Ninu. or me, but no one's gonna want to talk to me because I make everything worse. Okay, I'm aware. Communication's not my strong point in making things better, but I mean, I'm a second option if it's need to be.
It's true. Spicy Chat hates horse. That's very true. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's wrong that I'm campaigning for Hellbent's unsoy cocking. Okay, I'm campaigning. Hellbent needs to be let back in the house. There are so many people that need to go before Hellbent.
I've spoken to Nina about it briefly. I don't know if she's really looked over it much.
That must be awkward for her. You've definitely just put her in a position where it like has to happen now.
No, Nina can say no. That's
no, she
completely
can.
fine.
You basically just put her in a position of
no.
like, some people have been wronged, Nino. These people have been wronged as a consequence of like it's literally a feminist issue now. Are you not going to stand up, Nino? You just put her on the spot.
Okay, none of us put it to her like it's a feminist issue.
It's so funny. It's so funny that you don't see any of the things that are happening. You just like speak.
Okay,
and things are happening.
I never
You just
said
don't understand.
that.
It's so funny.
Okay, Jessica, can you not actually make this into a problem? Because the way that you're speaking implies that you think it's funny to turn this into a problem.
That is true.
What do you mean? It is funny.
The way you're
it's funny that
talking
you don't
right
understand
now,
what you're doing.
It's not funny. That's not funny.
It's
Like,
super funny. I can
it's
find
not
fucked up
funny.
things funny. I thought Can't Close Fist
well,
funny.
you being
That was super fucked up.
Okay, why would you say that?
Because I can find fucked up things funny. That is the base principle here.
Really funny.
It's super fucked up.
That was weird.
Incredibly funny.
How?
Special romantic operation? Crazy.
He just follows it up with talking about rape. Is that...
So I don't know if you guys have all the context for this. There's a user, I believe he was Russian or something, called Vim in Destiny's chat. And back, he said he was sick of Ukrainian Anna. He was sick of her. And he said in chat, he's Brazilian. Oh, he just loves, he was just a Russian lover, okay? Vim was in chat, he's a Brazilian, and he said about Ukrainian Anna that he was going to conduct a special romantic operation and that Nazi whores need fixing. And then he got permanently banned.
Really funny. You need help. But anyway, you're trying to make... There's a difference between laughing at something being
Rape,
done
women?
and actively...
You think rape is funny? Excuse me?
You're trying to actively cause a problem that doesn't exist. Ninu does not have to do anything at all. And I'm hoping that something is done. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying there are options there to get something done that doesn't involve, like, shit.
It doesn't have to do anything, but you would really like something to be done. Was he the Red Mist comment too? No, I think I made Red Mist comments in Spicy Chat, I think is what you're referring to there. And it's a really
but also it would make me feel less uncomfortable. It would make a lot of other people feel a lot less uncomfortable.
Wait, why? Hold on, but why would what
Suplilgup just tipped $5.
Something have to be happen.
No, for sure either party wants to talk. It seems like the divorce was a bit messy on both
I know
sides.
about specifically.
Yeah, what's
What
up?
do you mean?
Look up. That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know. Like, yeah.
Well, everyone's going to assume nothing has been done, and I
With the
know
Melina
in some
thing,
circumstance. Can I finish the
okay?
sentence? Then you might know what I'm thinking.
With the Melina thing, I don't care. Sorry, I don't necessarily. I could understand Destiny wanting to try. Like, here's a hypothetical. Destiny knows that he had consent to share those videos with other sexual partners, and he thinks Melina's making a big deal out of this to try to fuck with him. Why would he talk to Melina in that case?
I mean, that's not true, so I don't know.
It's not true because you take Melina's word for it.
I'm supposed to engage with this weird hypothetical.
You understand Melina is not making money right now, right?
Yeah, because she's taken time off because she's clearly actually stressed by this.
Okay.
Like, what does that mean? What do you mean? I'll say you speculating that you don't believe that.
I'm giving you a situation. I'm giving you a situation where it would make sense not to speak to her directly.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't really want to speculate on weirdo hypotheticals. I don't enjoy this.
I can speculate on both sides of it. It would probably be fucked up for Destiny not to reach out if she didn't give consent, and then if she did, then it's probably completely acceptable for him not to reach out and just do both sides. Super easy. Not even a problem. Oh, barely an inconvenience. That's the Screen Rant thing.
Barely an inconvenience. What is, sorry?
Overt
Are you
dummy.
suggesting this is like barely... Is the suggestion
it was
for
a meme
Melina?
reference. You didn't get it. It's fine. Just move on.
Okay, Jesus. You know.
Okay. See,
still going through his Fairyqueen thread?
Yeah, sorry, we're on to post 5 here. And so Fairyqueen says, Kyla deleted my comment on her YouTube video. My comment criticized her decision to co-host with a known sexual... I don't know if that's... Like, again, a lot of this stuff is kind of up in the air. I guess I would need to know what Fairyqueen's talked to other people about, right?
Sure.
So I don't know. I'm not willing to stick there just yet, but
can I ask something really quickly?
Go ahead.
Is it appropriate for people to keep harassing me about my ex in your Discord? Because Pickle has currently changed his name to my ex, put his profile picture as his profile picture, keeps spamming an emoji of him with posting pictures of him. Can you maybe be like, yeah, probably don't do this? Or is this fine to just do, or what?
That's kind of weird. I don't know why he'd be doing that, but I mean, I just
because they're trying to find malicious ways to like harass me that's not necessarily against the rules, right? That's what they're trying to do. Yeah. Which is pretty weird.
That's not cool. That's not cool.
Good. Yeah. Because if you just allow him to do it, everyone else is going to do it, aren't they? Probably. It's kind of weird.
Don't do it.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to like post pictures of other people in here like that anyway, right? That's like a thing that's just in general pretty weird when they ask you not to.
I don't know if it's like weird. I just say like don't do it. It's just like taking it to an extent that's not required.
Yeah, it's escalating things as far as possible.
I just don't understand why bring it up on stream. It's just not like a...
I would
because when I messaged Justical about it, he didn't respond.
I do have you muted in my DMs, so those don't pop up as notifications.
So how did you reply? If that what?
You can reply to people. You
replied earlier.
I just don't get notifications.
Then you would have had to read them to reply. Then yes, genius.
Yes.
Then why even say it at all?
Why say what?
Why say that you're muted if you've read them anyway?
I haven't read whatever the last thing you sent me.
No, I sent them first, and then you responded.
Oh, I said doing other content. Oh, I saw you sent me a bunch of lines, and I was like doing other content. Oh, I read the last line.
First thing I
just ignored the rest of it. Yeah, sure.
Anyway, it's fine.
What's up, Woke Up? Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. 5 gifted. That puts us on to another hour on the stream with, let's see here. I didn't even notice the timer was going down. Thank you, What's Up, Woke Up, for continuing the stream. 55. $15 left over. Okay, I'll reset those.
I'm totally farming us out. Obviously, I was there for it, so I don't have a whole lot to say. So I am basically freebooting this, but we are going to finish.
Here's for us here. Take a look really quickly. Boop. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to ban the pickle, but like realistically, it's just.
I'm not asking him to ban him.
To take it to.
Yeah, if you tell him to stop and he stops, which it seems like he has, that's fine. Completely fine. I messaged him earlier and be like, "Why are you doing this?" And then he just blocked me because he's a pussy.
Did Tape rename himself the Pickle? He did. Tape, I think that's kind of harassing the Pickle by taking his username and avatar. You could not do that. That would be appreciated. Okay. I'm just saying it's kind of weird for you to do that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. Very funny. Anyway, what were we talking about before? Maybe we go back to that.
Given Kyla seems unbothered by Steven sharing Melina's nudes, I see no reason not to share Kyla's refusal to explain why she continues to co-host with him in public. I dare her and frankly anyone from DGG to get upset at me for posting our private conversation. They're silently supporting Steven firing off while non-consensual sharing of sexual imagery this past December. I'm curious what leg you think you'd have to stand on.
This tweet got 145 views. Nobody's angry. Nobody's getting mad.
Yeah. No, just assume that I did, and please don't harass poor Kylo with messages asking her if she consented to having me post this. Kylo would very much prefer that we not discuss this. She wants as little attention on her Bridges co-host as possible. As she did not get very many messages, or very many replies or responses on this. Yeah.
Make it less boring next time.
Make it less boring? Yeah. It's good advice broadly. Have some empathy. If Destiny sent someone videos of you sucking him off, and then they leaked, wouldn't you be upset? Like one, okay. Not gay, disgusted by gay acts. What?
Profound discussions. Red flag.
Hold on. My first response was, yeah, not gay, disgusted by gay acts. Probably would never happen. But 2, why the fuck are you making videos of people? I like, maybe this is just me personally. I don't think I could let somebody else have like a video of me, like any sexually intimate video of me. Yeah, I just don't like anything like that. I just wouldn't give somebody a video of me like with my face in it. It just wouldn't happen. So that's like number 1. So I have a hard time getting into the mindset of like anything that follows from there. You don't even share your face with us. Exactly. What if they did a hidden cam? It'd be fucked up. But that would be illegal in and of itself. The videos were shared without consent. Well, sorry, Melina's claiming that and nobody else has spoken. I think if I had to bet money, it's likely. Yeah. So the Turkey Tom video we watched, the difference there is the preponderance of evidence versus the like a reasonable doubt. I think there's a reasonable doubt that there could be consent there. Preponderance of evidence, though, I feel like you'd probably like if you had to bet money, right? Wait, are you gay? No, not gay. Disgusted by gay acts. I don't know how else to say it. Okay.
It's more convincing every time you say it.
I assume the person actually wants to know. Not gay acts.
I'm so based. I'm so awesome. Gay acts. What a good joke, me. Let's run it back.
Probably like if you had to bet money.
First time I spoke in 5 minutes, it's calling Jay Stalk gay. Good job, me.
Wait, are you gay? No, not gay, disgusted by gay acts. I don't know how else to say it, okay?
It's more convincing every time you say it.
I assume the person actually wants to know. Not gay ass, Sophia. Gay acts. Two butch dudes kissing in public? Gross. Don't want to see it. Not going to say it. Not going to bar it from the law. Not going to bar it legally, but it's like, you. Can you not? But then I'm like, oh, I'm the bigot, right? True. Jesus. You guys are really gooners, eh? Oh, all right. What's the next thing?
1 second. Sorry, I was busy doing something else.
Okay.
Okay, with the Fairyqueen thing, did you show like the DM between Fairyqueen and Kyla?
Yep.
Okay, I missed that part. Could you just put it back up again? Because there's like some part of it that confused me. Isn't like this? Yeah, it's this part. So like, I understand the first message, but what I don't understand is when Fairyqueen's responding to her, she's accusing her of being an extension of Stephen when she's asking her why she would be okay associating with this person. Like, how could you be an extension of somebody if it's her talking about an association with a person? I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay. Well, if we all agree that doesn't make sense, it's fine. It's like, yeah, because like the first message that Erudite sends seems like they want to like solve conflict, which makes sense. But then the response to Fairyqueen's questions just seems like, fuck off. Which just seems like it goes from like, one sort of vibe to the extreme swing to the other, so
I agree. This Erudite person fucking sucks.
I know. Okay, I normally like Erudite. I don't know if it's like she's under a lot of stress, maybe. I mean, she like moved her whole life down into like Miami and stuff, and all of this shit, and she's already under a lot of her own stress and stuff from that. I did watch her videos that she did recently.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah, and all the visa stuff seems really stressful, and I get all of that stuff. I don't know if this response...
Her lawyer didn't even tell her when the embassy opened in Toronto.
The union workers didn't break the strike to give her a fucking passport. Dude, it's actually
I know.
a fucked up world for white women.
I know I'm with Erudite's #1 hater. I don't dislike her. I met her in person. She was quite nice, to be honest, but I don't understand this response. I don't know if this response is
people
from
at the homeless
like
shelter
stress.
Wouldn't even let her use their printer.
Come on.
So
She's not even here. This feels bad.
She should never come on. So
well, she wouldn't come around here originally because Cherry is here. Cherry's not here anymore, but now you are. So I don't know if that.
You think, well, she's like, oh, well, if Cherry's not there, but Kuihman is, then it's way better.
Yeah, obviously now Kuihman's here.
I'll definitely go.
I'm just saying that originally the reason she wasn't around here wasn't Kuihman's fault.
People rag on Cherry for one video. Kuihman's got a lot of videos, okay?
I'm just saying that was originally why. And now
I was so lazy over Christmas, and I literally just farmed that entire like 3-hour AMA stream, whatever it was. Uploaded it to YouTube. It's like completely, unedited VOD. Just fucking, 5K views.
Wait, AMA of what? Sorry?
Erudite had like a return AMA where she just rambled about, bridges and all this shit.
Mr. Killer says, I think Erudite said that because she knows what Fairyqueen really wants is Destiny to answer these questions, and is just trying to use her as an extension to Ask Destiny. Well, I mean, you could say that, but it's saying that, like, hey, you're a feminist. These are obviously things that feminists would, like, strongly disavow or not associate with.
But also that doesn't make sense, because number 3...
Will you? Sure.
Because number 3 is how Erudite feels about it. If Erudite didn't feel comfortable answering number 1 and 2, then I guess, although number 2 is about Erudite as well, there's no real reason why she wouldn't be able to answer number 3, because it doesn't have anything to do with being an extension of Stephen. It's about how she feels about Stephen, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Erudite obviously knows she is an extension of Destiny anyway, because Fairyqueen doesn't even say that, and she's immediately defending from it. You can tell she's insecure. She's like, fuck, all I do is just echo this guy's exact beliefs all the time. And you saw her trying to divert as well in the Luigi Mangione thing. That was really funny.
Did she? I don't even know if that's true.
Yeah, she was like soft supporting Luigi.
Kicked in the head by a horse vibes. Who else got kicked in the head by a horse? Oh, what if Alt-Hist's mom?
Why are we
got
kicked
kicked in the head by a horse?
The fuck?
Because I read the comment. I was like, wait, I heard another story.
How many #1 hater trophies has Kuihman collected by now? I know you don't. How do I have all the time? How do I have all the time to be everyone's #1 hater? It seems like whoever someone's trying to defend at any given time, I'm their #1 hater. In every situation. I'm always #1 anti-fan, #1 hater. Apparently I'm just like endlessly obsessed with all these people. You'd think it can't really count as an obsession if you've got like such a variety of interests.
About somebody getting kicked in the head by a horse.
Yeah.
And it was what if Alt-Hist's mom, who raped him 20 times at least. All right.
What do you think Erudite's capable of? Just not okay.
Are you good?
I don't know. It would be really interesting if Erudite would come on. I'd be in her corner if she needs someone to like take the unpopular position.
Erudite, if you come on, Kelly's going to pressure you the exact way she just did to Ninu, so I'd be careful.
I feel like it might make things worse for you having me in your corner. It's like having a hand grenade that goes off in your own hand, but you know, the thought is there.
If Erudite was watching this stream, she'd close it at some point in the last 15 minutes because she wants plausible deniability.
I have good intentions, okay? Just not great.
Yeah, so did Hitler.
If Erudite joins,
I think I hate the Hitler comparisons. I very much.
We need a definition of whistleblower.
British people love doing Hitler impressions more than anybody else. I'm just saying. Like one of our royal fucking family members dressed up as an SS officer once. We love that shit. That's funny.
Apparently, there's a mass shooting in New York just now.
Awesome.
Oh boy. A lot of terrorist attacks happening.
Oh boy. Yeah, there's one happening right now. It's me.
Oh, I don't see it though. I read it in chat, but I have not seen it yet. Keep looking.
That Tesla one was pretty funny.
Also, I'm a little surprised that what's his name? Asmongold didn't understand. Like that the Sam Hyde thing. Like Asmongold was like, oh, I kind of like this guy. It's like I feel like Sam Hyde was just joking that like everybody else thinks Asmongold's a neo-Nazi. I feel like that was the joke, was he's making fun of people who believe that. But other people are saying that it was that the joke was that he's calling Asmongold a useful idiot for his beliefs or something. And I'm like, that's not the kind of joke Sam Hyde makes. If Sam Hyde believed that, I feel like he wouldn't say anything. Yeah, BNO News breaking at least 11.
Kuihman VIP at the Sonic Player Haters Ball. Now please excuse me, I have to go put food in Mutaha's mama's bowl.
Thank you for the $5, Nate. Thank you, thank you. Also, great time to do a quick shill before we get to the end of this Destiny segment, okay? Guys, I am totally farming this content out. 760 people watching right now, 208 likes on the stream. Some of those, what, 510 or so people, wouldn't mind please moving the cursor, thumbs up and clicking it, or pressing the thumbs up on the mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. Now, if you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through the Stream Elements link in the pin chat message. You can also buy a membership, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat, buy a super chat, which will highlight a message around TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or gift that will be highlighted in chat, and I'll describe it to you. Thank you for the 10 gifted ISU. Hugely appreciate it. Thank you. Go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
People shot in Queens, New York.
I mean, based on the most critical joke, I feel like he was just throwing out like slop YouTubers' names.
We're doing a happiness goal, guys. We're doing the happiness goal, okay? I will be happy. Smile. Big rewards coming for super chat donor. Super chat goals being reached. A big happiness buff
that like people think are like based, and he's saying like, oh yeah, they're telling me to tell you guys this stuff. And that was just the joke. I didn't go much deeper than that.
Yeah, that could be it. Did you watch that video? What were your thoughts?
I watched some of it. It's just like fucking shit.
What do you mean it's shit? Do you disavow? You think Sam Hyde's a neo-Nazi?
Politics. I mean, he's like something equivalent to that, like a white nationalist or something. But he's just like fucking boring. When he talks about politics, it just sucks. It's just like, yeah, we get it, man. You're like a fucking retard who believes in a bunch of esoteric dipshittery. Cool, man. Can you shut the fuck up and go back to being funny now?
What did your chat think of that? You hardcore disagreeing with him on stuff?
Yeah, I mean, most of them agree they just like him being funny. I think I banned one person. I argued with another.
Fair enough.
I don't really know anything about Sam Hyde beyond like the iDub stuff, where he's just like trolling him, like pretending to be more extreme than he was, but I don't really know what his views actually are. Does anybody?
I mean, he's absolutely, without a doubt, some kind of anti-Semite. That he believes Jews control a bunch of the banks, the media, that kind of shit.
I see.
He's like,
yes, he gets esoteric. He's talking about fucking genetic memory and shit in that video. He's like on some Assassin's Creed shit. He thinks like, you know, the white race's genetic memory of building Europe has passed down to his Hyperborean spirit. That's literally the sort of shit Sam Hyde's on.
Literally esoteric, Hyperborea, like fucking
right here, I say it right here.
Fashion your body to be a weapon for the white race. Like fucking, he's like this sort of fucking retard. It's so boring to listen to because like you're not going. He doesn't want to engage with any actual like, evidence or reality. He has like a position and then he's just making it up to fit.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where like people have a perception that their standard of living is dropping and that they're like living paycheck to paycheck. And yeah, it literally doesn't matter what he might have said this explicitly or somebody else said. I can't remember. It's like, yeah, you can show me a graph that says it's not happening, but I literally am living this every day. So like, fuck you. And if you keep showing me the graph and saying I'm like delusional, I just will vote against you and fuck you. It's like, I don't know, like, what do you say against that?
Did Destiny speak to Sam Hyde at some point?
Like you.
Like a year and a half ago.
Oh,
What
really?
did you say, Kuihman?
You call a person like you and move on.
Okay.
What did they speak about? Someone just told us to watch it. I don't know what it's about.
I don't know. They spoke about nothing. It was like random.
Nothing? Oh, okay.
Yeah. They spoke about nothing. I did think so. The one weird thing I saw from Destiny's coverage, I watched a little bit of Destiny's coverage, and he was like, "It's obvious."
Thank you, Butters, for the $9.99. Thank you.
Time to be happy.
And it's been obvious for like years that Sam Hyde's a neo-Nazi. And I was like, didn't you just talk to him like 2 years ago?
Oh, yeah, and he was being really retarded about that. He was trying to feign confidence that he didn't have because he clearly knows nothing about the subject. Because he was like, oh, yeah, I thought that back when Sam Hyde was doing the Adult Swim stuff, he was actually really reserved. And I think the first time I really realized that he was a neo-Nazi was when he did this sketch, and then he shows a sketch from the Adult Swim show. It's like, bro, okay, so you know literally fucking nothing about what you're talking about right now. It's just, yeah, painful to watch.
Which, like, I do think... I think he's clearly, like, unironically believes every, like, Jewish conspiracy. Like,
yeah, he does.
But I don't
Sam
know.
Hyde 100% believes literally every conspiracy on the sun, basically. If it's a right-wing conspiracy theory, Sam Hyde believes it. He thinks the trans are coming for your kids to fucking cut their genitals off. He thinks they're putting crazy shit in the water to mind control you. He thinks fucking USS Liberty, fucking adrenochrome, literally, like, everything, I think.
White People sketch wasn't in the show. Adult Swim cut it. Yeah, but it's one of the things that led to him getting let go, right? Like, obviously they cut it, but it was evidence they had when they went to let him go for being a racist.
Yeah. He was doing all that shit around that time is the point. Like, the whole, like, Tim Heidecker war, like, I mean, it was pretty apparent what he thought back then. Like...
How bad do you think he is?
In and out the abyss saying fluoride is actually bad for you. Not even going to stop to think if you're trolling. Put studies in my Discord, you're banned.
Way about your whole... that he
Comparative
believes
to Fuentes.
Yeah, Moonray
Lovely.
Murray was in my
Stack.
chat earlier, and they're literally so dumb that I can't tell if they're trolling, so I just stopped engaging.
Hello? Comparative, how is Sam Hyde?
Join the VC.
Oh my god, I'm talking to myself. Okay.
I know. It's like other people are having a conversation, and Kelly can't wait to just butt in
I was
and say
asking
what she wants
both
to
of
say.
you.
Yes,
I'm
I know, but
asking
we're
both of you
currently
because you were talking about neo-Nazis. It wasn't changing the conversation.
He's different from Fuentes. That's
Okay.
what I'll say. I don't think
How do you
Fuentes believes a
compare
lot
them?
of like random conspiracies. I think he thinks Jews are evil, but I don't think he believes like a. I think probably Nick doesn't believe like any trans conspiracy. He'll use it, but I don't. I think Nick's basically Richard Spencer, but he doesn't believe optically that like cucking out to liberals or saying you're a liberal is effective. I think, but I think they're basically the same person. They think white people are a little better on like a genetic level, and basically all of their opinions stem from that. But they don't really believe in a lot of the conspiracy stuff.
Kuihman, how do you compare them, or do you not? I don't know anything
pretty
about them
similar,
really
and
deeply. Okay.
Nick Fuentes is more like Nick Fuentes is like pretty clearly like Catholic, and then Sam Hyde is like on some weird esoteric occultism shit. I don't know.
So Sam Hyde is a bit more conspiracy leaning, and Fuentes is a bit more
normal.
I think Fuentes uses all the conspiracies to like try to control people. Like he'll use it narratively, but I don't think he believes a lot of it. Like basically, he'll like when Zerka's on his stream.
Okay, I just unbanned the fluoride retard. I don't think fluoride disagreements are enough to ban over. However, you are a fucking retard, and you should know that you are really dumb.
Talking about flat Earth, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, the Earth's totally flat." But if you got him alone in a room, he'd be like, "No, that's fucking retarded. Of course, the Earth's not flat."
Oh god, I
But he'll
remember
like lean into all these. It's
weird-
funny.
The Zerka Fuentes arc. That was a bad time. He would like DM me links about the NASA moon landings being fake. Just like no context at all. Like why?
Zerka would?
Yeah, I don't talk to Fuentes. Don't talk to Zerka anymore, but I used to before he fell off the deep end. R.I.P.
Yeah, he fell off the deep end before he.
I'm waiting in VC to join the panel. Bro, there's no panel. What the fuck are you talking about? Who is this fucking... What? Hi, why are you in the VC?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hi, what did you have?
Yeah, I'm curious as to whether or not you covered the Destiny Fairyqueen shit already, or if I'm a little bit too late.
Yeah, yep, I've covered Destiny Fairyqueen. Yep.
Oh, fuck, I'm a little bit too late. I'm sorry about that, bro.
Yep, no worries. Okay, catch you later.
Mm-hmm.
Great, okay.
He started becoming an expert in flat Earth theory. Sure.
Thank you for $2.
No, he's been into the flat Earth shit for years. Like years and years. Like he was into this shit during COVID and stuff. Because that was when he was more active streaming. Was around like the early 2020, 21 stuff.
My bad to what's up, Lil Gup. I didn't add an hour to the stream. I just went and added it. Okay. We got you, buddy. Reset those meters. What do we got?
Mouse scammer.
20. Boom. All right. No, I added the time. Time's on there now. You guys missed Xena and Darius fighting tonight. They were fighting on a road trip and screaming at each other, and put on the Drive soundtrack and just vibed. It was so good. It was actually like probably my favorite segment of the year so far.
Oh, what were they fighting about this?
He kind of mogged. I mean, it is kind of mogging to just like come in and be like, "Hey, have you covered this yet?"
Fun content. Can we get a quick summary of your take on the leak drama? Or will you be in big trouble with DGG if you spoke?
No, I will not be in big trouble. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I've built everything here, covering Destiny content from an antagonistic point of view. Really, kind of being antagonistic to DGG. So I can't be rug pulled. DGG can't be told, hey, stop watching this guy, and then they all leave. So I'm a free man, unlike JStalk. Thank you for the £10, by the way. Summary of take on the leak drama. I believe Destiny shared at least one of the people's content without any consent. I lean towards believing Melina's stuff was shared without consent. There are other things that are up for question. In the leaks, Destiny admits to seemingly recording people without their consent on Grindr hookups. He says that he had his phone in his pocket recording the audio while sucking someone off.
Kuihman, new viewer, fun content. Can we get a quick summary of your take on the leak drama?
Great one, Puddle.
Or will you be in big trouble with DGG if you spoke as Jose Mourinho would say?
Thank you for the $10, Puddle. Thank you, Puddle. Yeah, I think that was most of the important stuff from leaks I just covered there. Oh, and the Lauren Southern stuff, obviously, but I've spoken about that at length.
I don't know. Fucking...
Yeah, I've never seen any convincing evidence to support the idea that fluoride's fucking bad for you or is fucking up your brain or anything like this. It's literally just fucking retards say this shit. Enjoy having your teeth fucking fall apart. Enjoy. I know most of America's drinking water sucks as it is because you're basically living in a third world country. So have fun making it get worse, I guess. Enjoy, guys.
And oh no, I do know. What was the fucking person's name? Darius liked a tweet and Xena sent him this person. Fuck, what was the person's name? Was it like Fitzy or something? Fizzy?
Fizzy?
Fritz?
This is a girl?
Yeah, what was the person's name?
Jimberly. Hi, Jimberly, what did you want? And he left.
He was liking tweets
yeah, she was
from
like a
this person.
Zerka girl as well or something, right? She's Fritzy. Some kind of...
Fritzy? Frizzy, apparently. Frizzy imposter? Is it this person? Yeah, it's this person. Yeah, it's this person. He liked a tweet from this person, this one or something. And then he was like, Xena, you sent me this person. Xena, you sent me this person. Why are you mad that I like this tweet? And then they argued over whether or not Darius is a gooner for like
How do they even see each other's... Because they're hidden.
You will never live down this hell, okay?
They're hidden on Twitter. How does she know?
I don't know. They were in the same car though. They're driving like a moving vehicle. Yeah. And Xena was like, this person's manly. I don't want to look like them. I don't know. It was a whole... They were in and out of it.
She looked great. I don't know what she means, but...
Can't believe Nicholas dodged the conversation tonight, by the way. I just realized this one. Embarrassing. Back up.
Imagine running away from a girl. Wow.
Come and hang out with all his friends, and instead he just dodges. He's just like,
all his friends and Kelly.
Nah.
Loser.
I think you should pull up his DMs with kinetic hell to shame him. As retaliation.
His DMs with kinetic hell. Where are these?
I think well somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Your DMs.
Not a good look, Nicholas DeOrio. What is this? Working on it. Anti-Nick government propaganda. This is Nick. Obviously,
Nick.
Did Nick used to play hockey? Oh yeah, that's him.
He likes hockey. He watches hockey, I think, right?
I know he likes hockey.
Oh yeah, he's plays. Oh yeah, let's put your hand in hockey. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Obviously, pro-Hassan entities are trying to hold the journalist down. Need to go into hiding. Hashtag Nick is not suicidal. True, LOL. Also, did you see an interview? Also, I saw you did an interview. Tommy, that's cool. Dude, thank you. Obviously, room for technical improvement, but he's the best. It was super fun.
The fuck is Tommy?
Tommy C.
Tommy C. Streamer.
Dipshit.
Something.
Okay.
If you keep this up, Kuihman, we will not save you next time the Germans rise up. Enough with the America slander. We haven't forgotten about your understanding of adverbs.
Thank you for the $10, Nate. Thank you.
Some YouTube comment. Anti-Semitic slur being associated with Nazis is in that it signals you're either a member, blah, blah, blah. This is talking about Goyslop. I feel like I've heard this exact thing talking about. Anyway, what the fuck is that comment? Is that on one of your videos? So are we going to spar at Creator Clash 2 to settle this West Coast versus East Coast thing? And LOL, I ain't going to whatever Creator Clash thing they do out of principle, but I'll be in LA for VidCon.
An adverb is a word that modifies something that isn't a noun, okay? It is a modifier for words that aren't nouns, okay? I know exactly what an adverb is.
In June. Bahaha, yes. The fuck is this? Comment on one of your videos. Okay.
What do these DMs mean?
It means that.
Well, he's going somewhere where she's gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, this is
Give an example. I stream epically. Okay. There you go.
This is less. I want to say this is like on a scale of 1 to 5 Mrows. This is like a 2.5. Okay, this is like a 2.5.
I'm confused. Is this person underage?
2 months later.
Thank you for the $10.
Age? Like, who is this person?
No, they're of age.
I'm just
saying,
saying,
like, does this matter?
How hard is he trying to fuck this person? It's like a 2.5 on the morale scale.
Is it? Just saying you're going to be at an event?
Pull up our YouTube channel, J-Stug. Pull up our YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. That's the reason they're embarrassing.
Wait, what was the thing I had in my the ran through commentary hole? Massive news. What the fuck? What the fuck was this? Video is unavailable. What was this?
That must be a Mrow VOD or something. That sounds like. Like that. The ran through commentary.
That must be a Mrow VOD. Yeah. What a sick fuck.
So is this embarrassing because this girl is the town bike or something?
Yeah, but she's also just like crazy and alcoholic and awful.
I mean, you'd have to be interested in any of these men, so I don't know. Who's most
How not to
embarrassing?
crash out. Bo Blacks and Himpleton.
To that self-characterization at every
last year, Himpleton kind of...
Oh, she's hanging out with Beckett's crew. What is this? Now recording? Now recording.
I don't sound for Beckett.
You've
seen what she's competing against, like, okay.
Okay, chill, bro. Why is Beckett friends with you? You're such an asshole.
I am an asshole.
It's such a how do you... Bro, you're just fucking his optics over with this girl. What are you doing? Every time he doesn't call you out, that's like another fight. That's another fight.
Stardust's boyfriend.
Stardust's boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
No, Stardust's boyfriend. Why do you know these things? These people.
I know these people. What do you mean?
Ugh.
These are Kuihman's people. These are really just Kuihman's people.
Okay, so Stardust's boyfriend is Kuihman's people.
Kind of, yeah, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I've been laughing a lot the last couple of days, so I think it might be psychosis.
Carbon monoxide leak, likely.
Yeah, or maybe you guys actually became funny. I don't know. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, carbon monoxide leak. What did you want me to pull this up for? Did you just want to show her face on the stream so you could be like, look at this bitch. Okay. That's what he wanted. This looks like my avatar. This human being looks like my avatar. What the fuck is happening?
Oh my god. This guy, this is crazy. He looks like a killer.
What is that?
This is wild. This is wild. What the fuck happened?
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Jesus.
Sorry, I think she's deleted off of her channel, but she had like a short on her channel where she was at a bar and she was harassing people, being like, Nick Diorio got a silver play button. Nick Diorio got a say congratulations to Nick Diorio for getting a silver play button. And getting these fucking random, like, just people at bar to say this shit. It was really bad. All of our shots are really bad, actually. Go back along to the right. One more.
One more?
The one on the far left.
This is just totally off topic now, by the way. This is like totally off topic. I think we just talk about Connect Cal now. I guess I'll let it play out.
Little old me, minding my business, recording when a random Karen emerges.
That's the one.
Karen core.
No, I'm just recording out here because it's quiet.
Well, what are you doing with your computer out here?
My YouTube channel, but it's just quieter out here. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have like a special program or something like that?
Oh no, it's just commentary on like Warped Tour stuff.
Wasn't that great?
Uh-huh.
Was that such a Karen? Was that Karen just harassing the fuck out of her?
I mean,
definitely not Karen.
she's not harassing her, but she's definitely. Why is that woman even coming up and like continue to talk to her? Why did she like go?
She's a curious. Yeah, she's asking questions.
Hold on. We all, if you have any old family members who are like this, you know exactly. It's like you shouldn't be here. Leave.
It's like,
I don't like
it's like slightly annoying. It's like slightly annoying, but it's like you gotta take a video and then call them a Karen for it. It's like an old woman being like kind of.
Yeah, you just humor them, and then as soon as they become like remotely aggressive, you say like, no, you can't make me go anywhere. Go away. Call cops. Yeah. It is a minor interaction. It's not worth complaining about. I'm just saying that old woman wanted her out. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
There is actually, I don't know if you like plan to move on to any other content. There was like a pretty big drama involving this girl where a guy was accused of pressure. Okay, we just talk about Legoland stuff here. I think we're done.